everyone, and welcome to a very merry Brickmas. I am Brick Hardcastle. Here today, pulling double duty with me, is none other than Captain James T. Kirk.
Yes, hello everybody. You may recognize my wonderful voice from the last 2 hours. We'll be sitting with you guys for the next 3 as well, so we're gonna have a good time.
Right, yes, well, everyone, let me just explain the format. If our lovely assistant Dan could put up the challenge, where you will see the tournament brackets. We are going to have a best out of 3 tournament. 4 teams will be competing, and the winner will be crowned the savior of Brickmas. In between these best of 3 matchups, there will be a match called the Power to the Pubs match, where any of you good people are invited to join in to see if you can get a single kill on one of these highly experienced, highly trained teams. So the password for these Power to the Pub matches will be given out in the Twitch, so pay attention for those. Also, you'll have the opportunity to win free copies of Guns of Icarus. All you have to do is pay attention to the matches. We'll be asking you quiz questions based on what happened after each match, and we will give you a free copy of Guns of Icarus, the first person to answer the questions correctly. So pay attention, everyone, and have a merry Brickmas.
And a happy Hanukkah.
Yes, indeed. There we go.
Came up with that one today, and I was
my companion James T. Kirk here, adding a little Semitic addendum to my
adding Semitism and narcissism, combining them beautifully.
As if combining Christianity and narcissism was not enough. Yes, indeed. A few minor organizational hitches here. Again, I would just like to remind everybody watching the stream that we had about 24 hours to plan this event because of the suddenness of Guns of Icarus finally being featured in the Steam Daily Deal, thus necessitating us to put together this great night of action for you. Just a little rundown for everyone watching of the rules. This is a straight-up deathmatch, first to 5 wins. There will be a 15-minute time limit with 15 minutes of overtime, I believe.
Yes. So we're running off generally the same rules that are in the Sunday Community Skirmish, which is almost every Sunday. They're taking a break right now for the Christmas season, but once January begins, Sunday Community Skirmish will be back up and running every Sunday. Multiple streams are handling that one, but you can catch all the way to the finals. Once again, I make a showcase during that, usually with my friend Fourth Oracle right here on twitch.tv/Guns of Icarus. So all sorts of plugging and streaming, but this is just a really vibrant community. We have so many events going on so often. We've got these really active, great competitive community. If you hear any gripe about this game, it's that the player base is very small. That is true on some occasions, but there is no shortage of fun to be had. The competitive scene is as bright as it's ever been. More players are coming in often. Every sale, our numbers stagnate and settle back down to a number a little bit higher than before the sale. So seriously, come and give it a try.
All right. I mean, I'd just like to give a shout out. Thank you very much to Syconawt for helping us organize this event on very short notice. Unfortunately, yes. Syconaut's internet decided to die a bit right before this event. This has been like one of those Christmas movies where there's some sort of dark curse placed on everything.
Yeah.
But in the end, the heroes pull through.
We need to find out who the hero of Brickmas and Hanukkah is.
Well, we will find out imminently after these teams get underway with this match. This is the first round. Best 2 out of 3. Whoever wins this match will advance to the finals, and the finals will determine who will be the savior of Brickmas and who will win some exciting prizes.
Ooh. This has been technically, I guess it was an invitational tournament.
Invitational. Please join the tournament. Please. We've only got 24 hours. Yeah, it was kind of like organizing this tournament was like an episode of 24, and I'm Jack Bauer. And I'm pointing guns at people. Join this tournament now.
Yeah.
Except no, it's Christmassy kind of thing. So I'm Jack Bauer with a Santa hat on.
Yeah.
And instead of a gun, I've got like a present.
Oh yes, but no, these are definitely the professional teams that we have in the community. All of them.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about these teams. The Merry Men. The Merry Men and the Gentlemen teaming up, a combination team here today. Merry Men, one of the oldest competitive clans in Guns of Icarus and one of the most revered, starting way at the beginning of 2013. They were the first team to claim the top spot in the original COGS tournament. The Merry Men, extremely, extremely experienced. Gentlemen, another large and revered clan, another one of the oldest clans in Guns of Icarus. The Gentlemen and the Merry Men used to fight on a weekly basis. And these two clans are going against your very own Cake, are they not?
My babies. My clan, the clan of Cake, with clan substitutions just thrown in for spicing. I would love to talk about them for hours.
You're putting spice on your cake.
Not literal spice, not like sriracha sauce, but like herb spices. It's quite delicious.
Right. Well, putting cake recipes aside for just 1 minute, we are getting underway on Battle of the Dunes here. We will have lowdowns incoming. All right, let's get started. First up on the inspiringly named Doom and Gloom, we have a top deck Mercury, we have side Artemis, and we have a bottom deck double rocket carronade. Rocket carousel. Well, I've already screwed that up. Anyway, on the My Babby, we have a front Gat mortar, and we have a side flamethrower flare.
And on my cakeys, we've got the Bleak Black, which is a Pyramidion piloted by QFoxP. That is double Merc forward with a carronade and flare gun support. And to wrap things up for this match, to be continued, which is already being assaulted. Top deck Hades, lower deck flak cannons. On the wings are mine launchers.
Now, let's just go over a bit of the strategy here. Doom and Gloom has those Mercuries and those Artemises, which are two of the longest range guns in the game. And the Mobula has 5 front-facing guns, so it allows them to focus a lot of long-range firepower on the to-be-continued here, which is also kitted out for long-range fire.
Yes, absolutely. The Bleak Black has 2 Mercury field guns, so he can definitely put on a lot of the fire. However, the Bleak Black and to be continued have very minimal close range capabilities, while my Babby is Gat Mortar, which is the absolute standard when it comes to close range brawling. There is so much DPS that the ship can put out so quickly.
Oh, and armor's down on my Babby already. My Babby being forced into a retreat here.
Yeah, he has got to back up to try to get out of effective range, but those Mercuries are just so accurate over such long distances. I believe he's actually trying to draw in the Bleak Black and to be continued, which does appear to be working, as they have ignored the Doom and Gloom, who's almost taken down the armor on the Bleak Black.
You see many of those explosions stopping short of my Babby. That means that guns around a range. Look at the Black, how far he's had to retreat. And now to be continued is all on his own, with Doom and Gloom just wailing on him. But my Babby's taking a beating as well.
Yeah, Bleak Black is definitely hanging back. Those Mercs are extremely accurate on the Doom and Gloom. I stand corrected. They are shooting a little high. To be continued is definitely not in the situation he wants to be with that Gat Mortar closing in, and we are going to see the damage potential of this close range build demolished.
Yes, the Gat Mortar. The Gatling strips armor very fast. The Mortar finishes off the unarmored hull when the armor has been stripped, and now my Babby is charging for Black, which only has long-range guns on its front.
Yes, this is not the situation that the Bleak Black wants to be in. However, those Mercury field guns are not only good at stripping armor, but also quite effective at disabling weapons. And that is probably what Fox is having his gunners aim for right now, are the Gatling and the Mortar that the My Babby is sporting forward. Also, if you notice, he is retreating back into his own spawn area. To be continued has respawned and will be providing support fire very shortly.
Yes, Black's done a good job of surviving, and now they've drawn the red team into the blue spawn here.
Yes, red team has realized this, and they have stopped their forward assault. However, blue black has lost hull and took a little chunk out of their permanent damage. There's no way to repair that.
And now, to be continued, is flanking my Babby.
Yeah, there is a split fire engagement going on right now. Bleep Black has lost hull once again, but the Doom and
to
Gloom
be continued. To be continued. Switch focus to the Doom and Gloom.
Oh no, the My Babby is closing in once again on the to be continued. Hull is out. Those mortars will be coming in very shortly. There they are connecting with the front of the ship. Oh, be continued does manage to torso over the top, but Doom and Gloom was there behind giving support fire.
Now, for the uninitiated, my Babby was going for a ram on that Mobula, and now the Pyramidion, as you can see from that pointy nose cone and its great forward momentum, is a ship very well suited to ramming. But right now, my Babby's taking a beating here, long range from the Blek Blek.
Yeah, my Babby is going to have a really difficult time closing in on the Bleep Black. However, Doom and Gloom is not going to have as much trouble as he has got more long-range weapon potential, and you can see him standing further away and just picking away at the Bleep Black.
Battle on the Dunes here, very much a map which favors long-range engagements. It just goes to show all you newbies to Guns of Icarus, there are lots of different ways to play this game. You can snipe long range, you can charge in close range. There's just, you can dogfight, you can snipe. There's so many different ways to play. And I'll tell you one ship that's not going to be playing anymore, Blek Blek, as it goes down. And now, great segue. To be continued. He's got a few mines laid in front of him there.
Yeah, he has put those mines inside of the cloud. You cannot see through clouds any better on a ship than we can right now. Doom and Gloom does lose hull, and those flaks are beginning to sink in, doing a lot of permanent hull damage. If you guys want to see exactly how difficult it is to see the ship right now, go to twitch.tv/AdmiralObvious. He is a crew member on To Be Continued who's graciously agreed to stream for us so that you all can see what it looks like to actually be on the ship flying in one of these competitive events.
Oh dear, my Babby is like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 2. He's lost and alone in a scary, scary place. A little seasonal reference there.
Oh,
and now my Babby's getting his engines sniped out, but he's trying to finish off the To Be Continued, but To Be Continued is going high. It's trying to get out of the arcs of the My Babby.
Oh, my Babby's got one more Mercury field gun in him before he loses hull, and there it is. Are the flat guns ready to connect? Does it even matter? As he does go down, turning this into a 3-2 in favor of the Merry Men Gent Alliance.
A lot of prestige attached to this mini tournament, 24 hours worth, and also the winning team will be getting some lovely, lovely costumes.
Ooh, free costumes.
That's another thing about those who are uninitiated into Guns of Icarus, that you've got an amazing selection of awesome costumes, including party hats and streamers, a favorite of the Cake Clan.
Yeah, there is a lot of character customization options in here. It's awesome. Not only are there a huge collection of costumes, both male and female variants, there's hats to wear. There is also an entire dye system, primary and secondary dyes for the costumes, primary for just the hats, where you can mix and match colors and combinations and truly make your character unique. It's pretty cool.
That is certainly true. Blek Blek and To Be Continued. It almost looked like they were going for the kind of the cover of the Leviathan there, or that's the giant kind of crash vessel of some sort we see here. However, yes, it looks like Blek Blek is just now exchanging fire with Doom and Gloom, while To Be Continued he seems to be like going for the cover of that giant engine there.
Yeah, this is a place that we see lots of ships hold up to in the blue spawn. There's very little cover in this map, and this is one of the few pieces, so people tend to flock to it.
I think this is quite a smart strategy on the part of the Cake team, of the blue team. To Be Continued has great vertical movement, so he can just go up and down above that engine with the Mobula, some of the best vertical movement in the game, as you can see with its big fat balloon underneath its rather long structure. Mine's going off here from the To Be Continued. It wouldn't be Cake without some mines, unless of course it was the Flamefell mine layers. Anyway, a little in-joke there. Sorry, no more in-jokes. No more in-jokes, bad break.
Bad break.
Anyway, Blek Blek, To Be Continued, and we have something of a Mexican standoff here. I just like to point point out at this point. Thank you for illustrating that, Kurt. That was very good. I just like to point out, long-range fire has not been in vogue so much in competitive play recently. Recently, far more of a brawly kind of consensus.
I'd say mid-range.
Mid-range to close range.
Yeah, mid-range leaning on close, I feel is an accurate representation. As a regular caster of the competitive scene, I approve this message.
Oh, and as Kirk tries to rein in his raging ego, says the guy who's got this event named after him.
Yeah.
my Babby is charging. Oh, my Babby's arm has been taken down now. My Babby is taking a lot of fire.
The flax went too high, connected with the ground behind My Babby. My Babby is still closing in, but Bleep Black is not having any of that. And is he even going to be able to strip the hull on the Bleep Black before he is taken down? Negative Ghost Rider.
Oh, and that ties things up.
Yeah, however, the To Be Continued is facing the wrong direction to engage the Doom and Gloom, and his engines are being sniped out. His hull armor is slowly going away, and he is dropping tar in order to try to stop the Doom and Gloom. The Doom and Gloom is flying right over it.
Yes, it is indeed. Now, Doom and Gloom's in a very dangerous situation here. He's just trying to hydro right up and over that tar cloud. Doom and Gloom just trying to stay alive as long as he can, but he's going to be in a really dicey situation here. However, My Babby has spawned back in.
My Babby now has a decision to make. Does it think it has enough time to come in and save its ally, the Doom and Gloom? If it does have enough time, it can come in and, save his allies, stop the blue team from getting a point. But if he takes too long to get here, and then the Doom and Gloom dies, then it's what's known in the community as a meat grind, where you just set yourself up in a 2v1. Oh, beautiful ram by the Bleep Black. Wow.
Well, I think My Babby has plenty of time to realize his ally is dead and retreat, but now the blue team have the 4-kill advantage.
Absolutely. The blue team only needs one more point to claim the first victory in this best-of-3 event. The red team needs 2. However, 2 kills can be captured in a single engagement. So it's a lead, but how much of a lead is debatable.
It certainly is. Looks like My Babby seems to be retreating behind the cover of the Leviathan here. Again, this has been a long-range match, but it's been a fairly aggressive, fairly competitive sniping match. Yeah, ships have been dying, ships have been going down. We've seen these two teams advancing into each other's spawns. Cake, known as quite an aggressive clan, on the whole, who I would venture to observe.
Our 2 most aggressive pilots, Melon McRabernathi, Spudnik, are out partying really hardy tonight. Well, Melon is. I'm not sure what Spud's doing, but we do have QFoxP, who is definitely our more reserved pilot that plays a nice complement to Melon on most occasions.
Whereas Melon would just like to ram you with a carronade flame Pyrrha. That's a disably kind of Pyrrha. Yes. for those newbies watching.
And so we've got one of our more reserved pilots here, along with a substitute from Clan Lochnagar, who is complementing that style instead of contrasting it. And we're seeing that work for them.
And My Babby, you see there on the red team, that's the gent ship there. The gents normally known for being long-range specialists, but they've gone for a very close-range ship here with the Gatmore Pyramidion.
It's very strange. It's very Twilight Zone, where these two teams who are known for their aggressive and sniping capabilities are playing their inverse right now, and it's kind of fun to watch.
And but My Babby's managed to use those clouds to cover and sneak in close on the To Be Continued. You do not want to be a Modular when a Gat Mortar Pyramidion is charging in on you. Doom and Gloom supplementing the fire on the To Be Continued.
My Babby loses hull. Where are the flax start raining in now? My Babby will not live to see another day, but they do not, as To Be Continued is focused on full repair mode as the Doom and Gloom and the My Babby close in to try to finish him off. However, this gives the Bleep Black excellent position to engage these two ships. It is 4-4 right now. Neither of these ships are facing Bleep Black.
Oh, this is such a close match.
This is surprisingly close for a throw together. Please join our tournament, as the Bleep Black is now retreating running at full speed to try to stay out of the close range capabilities of these ships. If he is running towards one of the possible spawn locations of the Mobula so that he can get support while the red ships attempt to close in as quickly as they can.
Yes, indeed. Very nice piloting by the Black, just realizing, if he tried to engage those two ships, it'd be a 2-on-1 and he'd be very dead very quickly. But now the to be continued to spawn in a flanking position against the My Babby turning for the to be continued. Doom and Gloom though.
All takes a lot of perma damage. They are now no longer able to use those lower weapons as the engineers are out repairing instead of shooting. However, My Babby has closed in very close on the to be continued. This is not where to be continued wants to be. Doom and Gloom about to lose hull once again. The Flax, are they going to connect? Are they going to finish the match? They're coming a little late to the party, but one lands.
The armor was just repaired in time. Again, armor is your rechargeable resource, but the hull is the permanent. And now Doom and Gloom, armor's almost been taken down. To be continued, just raining fire on him. My Babby charging Black.
No hull, no balloon on the Doom and Gloom. One more flak, and the Cake team wins 5-4 in an extremely close and exciting match. An excellent way to start Brickmas.
Yes, indeed. That's the seasoned Brussels sprouts of the meal to start us off. Remember to eat your greens, boys and girls.
Absolutely.
And now you could hear the joy in James T. Kirk's voice, barely disguised, as Cake won a very close, very competitive victory against the Gentle Merrymen, or the Merry Gentlemen, or the Mental Gen. Whatever you'd like to call this Merrymen Gentlemen combination.
I'm going to call it. I just heard from our legal department we are not allowed to use Mental Gen. It's actually, that is a term reserved specifically for the TF2 community. We cannot use it.
But Dan, it's what if I mispronounce it?
Shut up, Kirk. I apologize for the black video. I'm waiting for the password so I can join the game.
It's the same as before.
Same as the last one?
It's the same as the last one.
Okay, while
Slazarus, the password is Kirk is really cool. Oh, dang it, you got me.
Get ready to have our second game of this best of 3 series. Oh, it looks like we might be seeing a galleon on the part of Quifox. Well, I'm sorry, Quifox. Your name invites silly pronunciations.
Well, no, the history behind that name is originally he was the letter Q, the word fox, and then the letter P, as brackets around the name Fox. Because the word fox was already taken. So all of the casters would always call him Q Fox P or Quifoxp when he would fly. And the joke was to pronounce his name incorrectly because it's fun to poke Fox. But we actually held a little survey over on the official Cake Clan website where we said, what should we rename Fox to, and just as a joke to rub him again, and sort of nudge, and the winner was Q Fox P, as you see now, and he went and shocked us all by changing his name. So very, very, very good sport, Fox, for all of the poking fun.
Yes, indeed. Twitch chat, we hope you're all having a very Merry Christmas and a very Merry Brickmas.
And a happy
I know I am.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah indeed. Yes, any Jewish members of the Twitch who are offended by Kirk, please send your messages to feedback@newsgames. Oh, that's going to be some interesting emails.
What is this?
Yes. Hold on a second. We just have a news report in from Muse. It looks like Mr. Brick Hardcastle and James T. Kirk have had their accounts permanently banned.
Oh man. Well, Dan, I guess you're gonna have to cast this one. We'll see you later. All right, everyone. Good night.
What have I done?
So here we go, Canyon Ambush. We've got a huge change in loadouts here. I don't think anyone is bringing the same ship as before.
Oh, look at this. Zingy Zoe now taking the captain's wheel here. Zingy, very experienced competitive player. Used to see him frequently play with Byron Cavendish and Feast on Thrones back in the day.
That's your forte, isn't it, Brick? Ancient Guns of Icarus history.
Yes, indeed. I am the Guns of Icarus historian. I'm a huge nerd, and I remember everything that happens in Guns of Icarus competitive play.
And you were around. And you were around back in the day.
As I should, because Guns of Icarus competitive play is the most important thing in the world.
And anyone who says otherwise is a liar. Every night I cry myself to sleep because I did not get into this game sooner. Don't be a Kirk. Buy Guns of Icarus today.
In any event, the ticks have gone down from the Merry Gentlemen. I can't see the M word again because we'll get a copyright strike from Team Fortress. The heavy will come down and blow me up with a rocket launcher, or I'll get stabbed in the back by one of those annoying
I don't think that's the way heavies work, buddy.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It was a long time since I played that game. I just remember getting stabbed a lot by spies. In any event,
Medic!
Son of a bitch!
Thank you, Dan.
Put the Spencer here!
Yeah, oh god, that's enough talking about other games. Blue Orchid and the Pinprick here, merry men and gentlemen, taking a break from their ancient 2-year rivalry to come together.
Maybe they're just the men.
The men.
The gentlemen, the merry men, the men.
Oh dear.
But are they men in tights?
Let's have a
We're men in tights.
Let's say they've got a bowler hat.
The jungle looking for fights.
They're wearing a bowler hat on top and tights on the bottom.
Bowler hat? You mean certainly Brick? You mean top hats?
Well, I'm sorry, top hats.
Oh my gosh! All right, this match will be getting underway any second. For any of you who want to watch from a player perspective, there is a link in chat for you. That is Admiral Obvious. He is on the Squid. He will be engineering, and you can watch from a first-person perspective to see what it's like when you actually pick up this game and join a match.
Oh, yes, indeed. Golly. Oh, I say, sir. I've come over all flustered. Yes. And I've also turned into a Southern woman. In the 19th century.
Wow.
Anyway, Canyon Ambush is getting underway here. Canyon Ambush, a very twisty, windy map. Teams known for losing each other in these canyons and finding each other rather abruptly, hence the name. And let's get underway with the loadouts here. First off on Blue Awkward. Blue Awkward. That's certainly awkward. Blue Orchid. Captained by Rigatto. We have a front Artemis. We have a left side mine launcher rocket carousel. And on the right side, we have a mine launcher rocket carousel.
Oh, someone's been reading Gilder's Guide to Monkers.
On the G Pinprick, we have a front GAT mortar. And on a left side, we have a flamer flare.
And then for the beautiful blue team, we have the Astyrel? I can't pronounce words.
It's your clan, mate.
I always get the difficult names to pronounce. I don't know how that happens. Anyway, that is a galleon piloted by Q Fox P. He has got a carronade Hwacha flamer side and a carronade Hwacha other side with a banshee on the back. And also we have the Brez, which is a squid piloted by Lochnagar. With a mine launcher on the front, a flare gun on the side, and a flamethrower in the back.
Kirk, you pronounced that right the first time here, your first try. I will give you your own show on our channel.
Yes! Welcome to the Kirk Show, everybody.
Oh, God. Right.
No, you have to pronounce it correctly the first time to get that.
Oh.
Well, in any event, while James D. Kirk considers his new employment options, the Pinprick is coming into a very dangerous situation. He's going to be between the Brez and the Astariel, but the Blue Orchid is coming in. But the Astariel got a beautiful Hwacha barrage on the Blue Orchid.
Yeah, Blue Orchid is running short on guns. That Hwacha is excellent at disabling them. The Pinprick takes that heavy mine and does throw their guns off arc. While the Brez continues to keep up the mine assault, the Pinprick has had to back off a little bit.
And we see Muse Jacob is launching those mines on the Brez right now.
One of the developers of the game.
Expertly walling off the pinprick. The pinprick just cannot get near the Brez.
Oh, unfortunately, the Brez is going to help out his ally a little bit, so he is pushing forward himself. However, he is pushing the pinprick out very forcefully. Those mines do a lot of damage. They physically move your ship, and they throw stacks of fire everywhere. You do not want to bump into one.
This is very clever. The Brez used the mines to wall off the pinprick, which has now allowed him to go high speed and help finish off the Blue Orchid.
Yes, the Orchid is probably going to go down here to the focus fire of these two ships, as he is not looking in good shape at all. One of those mines connects, and that will be the end of him.
Kirk, how did you misspell Brickmas?
Did I misspell Brickmas? I missed a C.
Oh dear. Well, while Kirk's English teacher throws his hands up in terror and shame.
I'm sorry, Mr. Seeger.
In any
awesome
event, it's clearly Kirk couldn't see.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Another mine hit on the pinprick. But looks like, oh, there's some fires. Oh, I think the Brez is taking some mine hits as well. The Blue Orchid now using his flame, using his mines.
Yeah, Blue Orchid has managed to make a comeback as focus has shifted to Pinprick. Pinprick loses armor right in the middle of that Hwacha barrage, was not what they wanted, and they lose a lot of permanent hull. The Blue Orchid is on the other side, laying down some heavy Banshee fire, attempting to flame lock the weapons of the Astral, but the mines...
Two mines in quick succession. Fires are spreading all over the Astariel.
Yes, the Pinprick is trying to deal with the Brez, and the Orchid is dealing with the Astral. Astral loses hull. Those Banshees are going to sink in and do a fair amount of perma damage, but the hull armor does come back up, negating most of that explosive ordnance.
This has been a very entertaining... Oh, and another mine hit on Blue Orchid.
Oh, Blue Orchid is all out of balloon, all out of hull. He is a giant hitbox for that Hwacha to connect with, and there she goes.
Yes, just a little. There she goes again.
And there she goes again.
G Pinprick, just ignoring the fact his ally's gone down, has decided to just charge in on the Astariel. Oh, but it takes a mine to the face.
And it loses a lot of his balloon. He's going to have trouble ascending and descending with a balloon that is that damaged. And, well, the mines will help.
Brez just expertly juggling the Pinprick. Those mine launchers, not easy to fight. If you want those mine launchers to hit, you have to fire them generally where your opponent is about to go.
Yes, not where they're going to be. This is the only weapon you want to miss with.
But only miss very, very slightly.
Yes, it is not a new player-friendly weapon at all, but it's absolutely devastating when used correctly, as we are seeing here, the Pinprick hanging on by a thread. If they connect with one more mine, that will be good night.
The Pinprick was so close to the mine there.
Oh, boy.
And
they were also very close to that mine. And here the Brez is actually going to come in for a ram. And
missed him off. The Pinprick is... I feel like the blue team are playing with their food a little bit here. Just not finishing off the Pinprick. And now the Pinprick stripping the armor of the Brez. The Brez could go down if he's not careful.
For it. No, the Brez does back off before too many major mortar damage can go into them. And now the Aristel is here, poking him with that carronade. Next time his whole armor goes down, that's probably going to be
just taking it. Oh, there's another big hit on the there, and he goes down. I just want to point out Muse Jake. If our lovely cameraman could get a shot of the Brez, please. Muse Jacob here is using Lotnagar, Incendiary, and Lesmok ammo. So he's got Lesmok for long-range mines, he's got Incendiary for really short-range mines, and Lotnagar for super powerful mines.
And he's probably using the standard ammo for any sort of mid-range mining that he needs to do.
Quite possibly.
So he has got 4 ranges, because if you notice, those mines are shooting out and they're deploying, and then they're not moving anymore once they reach that point. The ammo types in this game do affect guns in different ways. One of those ways it affects is bullet speed. So the mine will always arm when it's in air for the same amount of time, most of the time. Some weapons do reduce arming time a little bit, such as Lotnagar. But for the most part, a mine will be in the air for the same amount of time. It's just that it will travel faster with Lesmok. so it will cover more distance before it deploys, as opposed to something like Incendiary, where it moves slower and will cover less distance before it deploys. So
And
that gives him
now-
multiple effective ranges, which we're seeing him use.
Just a little reminder of the rules in effect here. These matches have 15-minute time limits. After that, they have 15 minutes of overtime distributed between all 3 matches. Right now, the blue team, Cake, have the 2-kill lead. Now, I would be very cautious about approaching this Squid Galleon combination if I was the Merry Gentleman.
Especially since the Squid is now throwing up mines to defer an approach even further. The pinprick, just nothing they can do to dodge those mines. They were right in front of them. These ships do have physics. They do have momentum. They do take a while to stop moving.
And they do get turned the wrong way and just slammed into cliffs. They get knocked out of the... Oh, and another mine on the pinprick. This mine's devastating.
The pinprick takes a heavy watcher, loses a lot of perma, and the carronade finishes them off. That was beautifully engaged, and this
absolutely superb.
I was about to use the word textbook, but this is very far from.
Yes, that is a textbook bound in flesh and written in blood. I'll certainly tell you that. And now the Orchid he's taking flame, he's taking Quatcher, he's taking everything.
But he is all out of balloon. He is about to run out of hole right before he touches the rocks here, and the flamethrower, Lesmok, is able to connect. The Brez giving pursuit. Different ships in this game have different top speeds. The Junkers is on the lower end of that. The Squid is literally the fastest. The Blue Orchid is going to have a hard time retreating.
Just another pro tip for anyone newbies watching out there. Lesmok is excellent on the flamethrower. It actually you can hit with the flamethrower even outside of the animation of the flame.
Yes. And so you do see that the fires stop, but the hit markers continue. Yeah, that has to do with the coding of the game going a little bit further than
Blue Orchid bouncing off the ground here. Again, we have another slow, torturous death, perhaps. The Blue Orchid as another mine makes contact.
Right before that hole came up. Blue Orchid does get turned the right direction to run away.
Blue Orchid's rounding the court. Blue Orchid's got cover now. If he can just stick in cover long enough for Pinprick to come back, his life may yet be saved.
But he is at such low perma. Next time that hole drops,
and almost all of his components are disabled. Right, they need to repair those engines right now.
Yeah, I don't know what they're focusing on. They might be tanking the hole in balloon, but they need someone up top to get those engines up and running so they can run before the Brez here gets back into effective range. Too late.
Oh, but yes, I mean, of course, but fires make it so difficult to engineer. It just makes the engineers panic, even experienced ones. Oh, and the Blue Orchid just gets bounced from that mine, and now the
Flamer blinking in a Hwacha just to make sure. And the Pinprick has closed all the way around. He has gone to the east, down the eastern pass, and he has gotten spots on the Brez, but he sees his ally dead and is retreating. Blue team currently has a 4-0 lead and 1 total victory on the best of 3.
This has been an absolute clinic on mines for the part of Cake. Pinprick wisely retreats. Is trying to tempt that Pyramidion in. The Squid, of course, one of the relatively weaker ships. Just tempting that Pinprick in, but when they get tempted in too far, they just get a mine in their face. And because the Squid is so maneuverable, they can just easily get out of there and outmaneuver them.
Actually, Brooke, we are having Twitch issues right now, so no one can hear us.
We
are. Oh, it appears that it's trying to come back up.
It looks like it's back up again.
It's live. It's beautiful. Everyone can hear us again. Okay. I believe there may have been a kill that happened during when Twitch just went down there. So the Blue Orchid and the Pinprick are both at full health, but the score is currently 4-0 in favor of the blue team.
Yes, apologies for that one, folks. It was out of my control, unfortunately. It was an issue on Twitch's end, so I just had to wait it out.
Well, Twitch is a sometimes cruel mistress. She's one of the whips and chains mistresses. Anyway, this is a PG show. That's enough of those references. Asteriel and Brez, they are moving into the canyons.
We have done a spawn flop where the red team has invaded blue spawn in an attempt to find them, and blue is slowly moving into red spawn in an attempt to find them. I believe red is more or less aware of where blue is, and blue is, I believe, worse for the wear on the locations of the red team.
They certainly are, but it looks like Brez and Asteriel may be coming around to potentially flank the red team here, or maybe not. Maybe blue is just... I'm not sure what blue's doing right now.
I mean, they are flying around. They're splitting up and looking for the red team. It appears Brez was just popping around the corner to see if he could see them in the little gorge there.
Oh, but Asteriel now is on the highway to hell. Asteriel and G Pinprick. Yes, thank you very much, AC/DC. As Asteriel is heading right to G Pinprick, they might go right over each other. Actually, the Asteriel has been spotted, as has the blue orchid, but the pinprick is low. The pinprick has not been spotted.
Pinprick is playing submarine and is below the cloud line. Neither the Brez nor the Aerosol have any idea where he is. However, he has separated from his ally. Blue Orchid is taking heavy fire from both of these ships, and I don't know if the pinprick is going to have enough time to do any sort of major damage before the Orchid goes down. One Hwacha will finish him off right now.
Oh, but the Gatling going down on the Brez. The Brez is having its armor stripped.
Oh, but the Blue Orchid takes a really nasty mine and loses a lot of permahull.
Oh, what a great Hwacha hit on the pinprick.
Oh,
and the carronades take his balloon down as well.
And the tar deterred him right into the welcoming arms of the Angel. Pinprick bottoms out, and it's just a matter of whose hull drops first will probably be the loser in this engagement.
Oh, another big Hwacha hit, taking out all the guns and all the components on the G Pinprick.
The Pinprick is out of everything. No guns, no engine, no balloon, no nothing, and they are just slowly getting flamed out as they careen towards the earth. Their hull drops right before they connect on the ground, and that is game.
A impressive 2-0 victory for the Cake team here.
Yes, it was. So we will be seeing Cake in the finals of this Merry Brickmas and Happy Hanukkah Kirk event. They have the opportunity to be the saviors of Brickmas. But...
Oh, yes. I'm sure they would like to be the saviors of Brickmas indeed. Right, next up, everybody, we have the Power to the Pubs match, wherein anyone in Twitch, any of you who've got the game can join in and try and win some costumes.
Oh, man.
They will be facing the losers of that last match, the Merry Gentlemen. And if they can get a single kill on the experienced, expert Merry Gentlemen, then they will all win some lovely costumes. I gotta say, yeah, I mean, everyone was in this position once. There we see now we're starting to fill out. Everyone was in this position once, where you go into a lobby, you see a bunch of experienced, high-level clan members on the other team. I remember the first time I got into a lobby against Zill.
Oh, no.
A full team of merry men with a bunch of random pubs. And I remember the excitement I got when I got just one kill on Zill.
that was me, Squash Smollett, and their ducks. That's when I came into this game, when they were at the top, and I was like, oh, I had my Hwacha fish, and I just remember sweeping Squash's galleon with the Hwacha, seeing everything break. I was flying, but the gunner sweeped, but I got him in a position, and I was like, that's the stuff.
Just that satisfaction, just getting one kill on one of these legendary kind of Guns of Icarus competitive players.
Absolutely.
That is. I mean, I'd do that for. If I could do it all over again, I'd do it for free.
Yeah, man. Now it's just the grind. You know, like
what
are these guys again?
Back in 2013, I kind of won and lost against pretty much every team in the game at some point. So...
Oh, there were only 5 teams in the game at that point.
Oh no, there were more than 5. There were at least 9.
Oh, man.
In any event, while Kirk tries to make me seem older than I really am.
You're ancient. Oh, gosh. You've been around since the
Yes.
beginning of Guns of Icarus time.
Brick, I'll give you $1 right now to tell the kids to get off your lawn if you wave and say at them.
Get off my lawn! Goddamn kids! There we go.
I don't know how you're gonna. Yeah. I don't know how you're gonna spend $1 since you're over across the pond, but you can hang it up on your wall.
I'll just go into a post office and say, "Excuse me, mate, can you change this dollar into a quid?" All right, here you go, you little blighter.
It's a good thing I'm sending it to you in pennies.
Yeah, that's gonna cost more to ship than the actual pennies are worth.
Yes, but the joy of following Brick's excursions to try and figure out a way to convert them into a useful currency, priceless.
Okay, I'll just remind everyone. Remember, guys, if you managed to get 1 kill on the blue team, send screenshots to
Jacob at News Games.
Jacob.
It's not complicated, Brick. I guess I'm one to talk about things not being complicated.
Well, I'm old. I'm a bit senile, so remembering these things isn't easy unless it's some match that happened in Guns of Icarus 2 years ago, in which case somehow I remember it perfectly. In any event, the tick has gone down here for Javen Salazar Kuo. Now that is a beautiful name. Congratulations, sir. Javen here has 238 matches under his belt.
Brick.
Yes.
I need 2 seconds. I've been on stream for 4 hours drinking water this entire time, and I'm getting a bladder attack. So have fun beginning. I will be back as soon as I can.
All right. Well, thank you, James T. Kirk, for that very graphic explanation of why he.
Don't worry, you guys. I got this.
Dan just kind of brushing some dust off his shoulder there, looking really cool, and stepping into the caster's chair, looking like Obama, but even cooler. Here we go. The ticks are going down. These teams want to fight it out. We have Nathaniel H. Beckett and Javen Salazar Kuo captaining the pub ships. Nathaniel H. Beckett from Cake, no slouch himself, 320 matches. Will this random haste just formed team be able to beat the Merry Gentlemen? I am excited.
Are they merry gentlemen or
are they gentle merry men?
Yeah.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, philosophy aside, freshman level philosophy aside.
Water Hazard is going to be the map, a very open map. Lots of cloud cover that is accessible to these ships. A lot of these rock spires that stick out of the water. And of course, the bridges made out of solid, impenetrable titanium. Cannot break them.
Yes, indeed they are. And here we go. Let's get started with the lowdowns. First off on Winter is Coming, captained by Javen Salazar Kuo. We have a front Artemis. We have a left side Gat Mortar. We have a right side Gat Mortar, very old school. And on the Mapoken Stick, we have a front Gat Flamer and a left side Carronade Mine Launcher.
Go on the...
On the Peace Frog, a Spire piloted by Regato, that is a Mercury Field Gun heavy flak front-facing with an Artemis launcher and a mine launcher on the side mounts. And finally, the Pinprick, which is the Gat Mortar Permidian piloted by Ziggyzoo with a flamethrower and a flare gun on the side. Also, hello, everyone. I'm back.
Hi, James T. Kirk.
Houston, hello.
I have returned from my excursion.
Okay, right. Well, James T. Kirk, choose the scenery. We have some lovely scenery here. A lot of it's been flared up, and both the G Pinprick and the Peace Frog have been spotted. That's a spire on the team of the Merry Gentlemen, Gentle Merry Men, whatever.
These two ships should probably target that spire because it is by far the squishiest of the two ships available there if they want their free goodies.
They only need 1 kill, just 1 kill.
If they can just rush the spire, who is being left alone as the pinprick moves out to engage the winter is coming. And they can get a quick kill on this. They can call it a game and crash their ships into the ground because the match may say that they have lost, but
they will have won.
Oh man. So yes. However, the winter is coming has gotten himself into a little bit of a 2v1, but he is within arming time of that heavy flak. So he will be able to avoid most of the damage that thing has to put out.
Oh, I mean, my poking stick is coming in on behind from the Peace Frog, but Winter is coming, has been pincered here perfectly between the Pinprick and the Peace Frog. But my poking stick is coming in behind Peace Frog. One good ram should do it here. Armor stripped on the Peace Frog.
Come on, he's trying to dodge out of the way, and he does manage to. But that flamethrower did take out a chunk of his.
Can he kill Regato? Can he kill a legend? No, not right now! Not yet!
Not right now! Gonna have to get back to you on that one, killing the legend.
Oh, Regato just saying, your arms are too short to box with gods. I just imagine Regato speaks like that and says weird stuff. Apologies to Regato if that's not true. In any event, there's 2 kills, and if 10 minutes elapse, or if, the blue team get 5 kills, then that's it. Your opportunity has slipped through your fingers, Red Team.
No, for free things. But if you do not manage to get free things today, there are many other opportunities to get free things from the developers as they give away.
Oh yes, every is it
Tuesday, Thursday, I believe.
Tuesday, Thursday.
I think it's Tuesday and Thursday. Yes, and unfortunately, their rules are a bit more strict. You need to get more than 1 kill. You actually need to win. So this is definitely this is your best opportunity to
yes, but getting a single kill on the merry gentleman here might be harder than a deathmatch. No offense to the devs, who I love very much. Thank you for making this wonderful game.
Devs of course spend more time making the game and fiddling with the numbers and putting in new content than they do actually practicing.
Then again, back in 2013, the casters were really mean to the devs.
Oh no!
In any event, but I am much more respectful. In any event, Winter is coming. Is going to have basically a fight here with the Pinprick in this little rocky pass.
My poking stick needs to come up to help and engage. However, these Artemis are landing quite accurately.
Yes, very nice Artemis shots.
Yeah, so congratulations to that gunner. The My Poking Stick is coming up to engage the Pinprick, who does appear to have overextended a little bit.
Oh, he has! He
may have underestimated the combined fighting power of the Noobity-Noobities, and as he rushes real hard in on the Winter is coming, hull dropping, the Pinprick's hull is also dropping. It drops right before he connects with the ram! They need 1 kill! The mortars are landing! One more mortar! They get a kill!
They've done it!
Nooby Noobs have done it! They
match
have
over!
called the match! They have defeated a legend! They proved that their arms were indeed quite long to box with gods!
Very impressive, just this
wow, okay. Alright, everyone, make sure you take screenshots.
Screenshots? Take screenshots? Well, especially on the victory screen.
Yeah.
Then it will be 100% confirmed. Send them to Jacob.
everyone making sure.
Games.com.
Yes, and that Jacob at Muse Games will be posted in chat.
Mm-hmm.
It's
there we go. Zancy saying congratulations to this pub team.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations indeed.
Yes, they have defeated the powerful, the mighty.
Very well done.
Screenshots. So yeah.
Well, defeated might be a strong word. They got a kill.
They won the battle, and the war was called early.
I don't know if they would have won the match had it got on to the end, but they got a kill. They definitely got a kill. Very good job. There was a level 1 engineer on the red team. That's a pretty good job here by the pubs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that was fun. That was
Dan,
fun.
We are moving on to match 2 of the Brickmas tournament.
Yay! All right. Who's in? Who do I join on?
I believe you join on Jazz.
Jazz. All right, there we go. Your first try. I'm so good. I'm so cool.
You're awesome. In any event, here we see we have a team made up of a bully boy ship. That's my clan, by the way. And a rider ship. And on the red team, we have a combination of Overwatch and we have the trading troops.
Who are very closely tied to Overwatch. We see them working together in a couple SCSs, occasional sub in the Aerodome. It's cool because I really like the trading troops. I've got some personal friends on that clan, so it's good to see them.
Well, yes, and Gilda gets along well with the riders. Just a little backstory here. Gilda was my competitive co-pilot back when I was playing competitively for the Bully Boys.
May I say co-pilot is a strong word for it.
For quite some time, Gilda is known for his interesting builds. Even when I'm yelling, "No, Gilda, that's insane!" Yes, Gilda taking a Munker here, or a mine junker, as I very much expected him to take. Gilda definitely known for loving his mine junkers, and if you look on the Guns of Icarus forums, you'll actually see a pretty massive tutorial written by Gilda about how to use a mine junker or a munker.
Munker.
Yes, indeed. None of these teams any slouches.
No, yeah, this is going to be another riveting match. Unfortunately, both of these teams need to score 5 kills in order to win this time around.
Darn it! Yes. This is the second round of the tournament. The winners of this match will go on to face Cake to see who will be the savior of Brickmas. Will it be the Bully Riders or the Trade Watch?
Tovertwatch.
Oh yes, Tovertwatch. Yes, I'm not sure if we can actually say that on stream.
Please be very careful.
Try and enunciate it very carefully.
I will remind you, this event is my responsibility. I am not getting in trouble because you missed one of the O's.
All right, starting up in just a few seconds here. We will be getting into match 1 of set 2 of this Merry Brickmas and Happy Hanukkah event.
Yes, indeed. The ticks have gone down. We are getting underway. Fight over Fjernfeld.
Fjernfeld?
Fjernfeld.
Fight over Fjernfeld?
Fight over Fjernfeld?
Yeah, we're going to Fjernfeld.
For some reason, I'm saying it in a very camp German voice. I don't know why. I guess I'm a bit weird and touched in the head. In any event, a level is loading in right now.
Dane Bramage.
Best ship name ever.
Someone named his ship that and won a copy of the game. Oh, all right, here we go.
Here we go, everybody. There we go. All right. First up on the... Actually, no, you can do the red team. I want to do the blue team.
All right. Actually, yeah, I like this. Exchange. All right. So for on the red team, we have the Memory, which is a goldfish piloted by Igthrill. They've got a Hwacha with 2 mine launchers for support. And then you have the Sky Slicer, which is a Pyramidian piloted by Karamba. And that is Gat Artemis, so a lot of disable potential with a Banshee and a flare gun support.
Okay, and the Brickamania Pantsu, captained by Gilda Unfettered, my brother from another mother, my longtime co-pilot. On the left side, we have a Mine Hades and a Mine Front. On the right side, we have a Carronade Flamer. And on the LibQT, we have a front Hades Flak and a side Carousel Flare.
All right, combat has already gotten underway as the Sky Slicer is providing long-range Artemis fire on the Brickmania Pantsu, while the memory is throwing a couple watches in that direction as well.
Yes, indeed. Sky Slicer just tentatively testing this mine wall that Brickamania Pantsu.
Oh, he might be pushing his limits.
Oh! He just hit a mine right there.
Oh, that was tense, and he has got to back up right now before he stays in the effective range of those mines.
Here comes the flax.
Going a little.
Oh, and the memory hits the mine.
Oh man, they are rushing this minefield, and it is not giving them the best results, as the memory and the Sky Slicer both lose more than half of their permanent hulls. However, Brickmania is getting in a little close. Those Gatlings are just about to be in effective range.
I really like this, just the combination of super accurate Hades fire from the riders and that experienced mine-laying expertise of the Bully Boys. Just making quite a nice combination so far here.
Yeah, definitely opening engagement went well. They weren't able to nab kills, but the memory and the Sky Slicer are definitely both the worse for wear.
This is definitely a potential problem I see with the Bully Riders or the blue team. They don't have a lot of quick kill potential.
Yeah, they're both they're long drawn out engagement builds that require a team to mess up and mess up hard, and then they can take advantage of that mess up really, really quickly. But it's difficult to force them to mess up, so there's a lot of waiting involved. And even the best mess up eventually. Artemis Fire going in very well into the Brickmania, losing a weapon or two. Memory doing an excellent job tanking that hull, bringing it up before the flak could get in and finish them off.
Oh, now Memory coming in here. Memory's testing his luck coming into this. Oh, trying to go through this wall of mines. I think he might have managed to get past. Now he's firing his Hades on the Lib QT, taking out a few of the guns there. He was able to get past Brickamania's mine wall.
Yeah, and he is now closed in the arming time of the Hades and Flat Gun. Both of those weapons performing a little bit lower, and not doing as much damage as they could. Burst Quacha into the Lib, losing all of its guns, while Sky Slicer closes in on Brickmania as it is attempting to save its ally.
Oh, it's all gone a bit Pete Tong for the Brickamania Pantsu. Armor's down.
Balloon is burning out. Artemis is beginning to land, doing chip damage.
You saw Brickamania Pantsu there rapidly just deployed his shoot vent, draining air from the balloon, rapidly descending, and now Sky Slicer's firing down on the Brickamania Pantsu. A lot of these shots going down on the balloon, but plenty hitting the hull as well. And now the Lib QT firing on the Sky Slicer, but he gets his front guns taken out by the Hwacha.
Yeah, Lib QT has lost all of his guns to the Hwacha. In fact, however, the memory has no piercing damage. They've got 2 mine launchers, so it looks at this point that they're just going to try to lock down the Lib QT until his ally can come in to help him. Oh, however, they do lose hull and take a couple Hwacha barrages pretty heavily. Brickmania loses their hull as well. The Artemis rockets sinking in. They do get the hull back up.
Yes, the blue team are in a pretty dicey situation right here. A lot of components, a lot of red, a lot of components disabled. Lib QT firing back on the Sky Slicer, though.
Brickmania is once again gotten into good position for mine laying, and as we see one get real close to the memory, not close enough, unfortunately.
I mean, those mines have really just kind of allowed the blue team to buy a lot of time. But yeah, I mean, I'm questioning their quick kill potential.
Yeah, again, they have to wait for the enemy team to mess up.
Oh, talking of which, the memory just hit a big mine. However, they've still got good focus fire on the Lib QT. The Lib QT's in a lot of trouble here.
One more Artemis. There it goes. And now the Brickmania is all alone in this 2v1 situation, but he has lost hull, has lost balloon, is going to hit the ground, but got that hull up real quick. He has got someone on that thing with a spanner. Brickmania is going to have trouble outrunning a Permidian, especially if it goes backwards, but running is defensive position is exactly what they want as they're throwing out mines to cover their retreat.
Yes, a Monker, quite good at getting out of tricky situations. It can just back off and fire mines in its wake and prevent pursuit. And now the libqt is spawned in behind the Sky Slicer and the memory. The libqt will have a short window of opportunity where they're flanking the Sky Slicer.
Yes, those Hades. If there's anyone who can take advantage of a small window of opportunity, it is definitely the Riders, as all of the Hades that have been shot out this spawn are sinking very nicely. Sky Slicer already down to just above half perma. But the memory and the Sky Slicer are turning to engage, completely ignoring the Brickmania, who is having trouble keeping up.
Yes, the Junker, one of the slower ships in terms of speed, meaning it's going to take a while for the Brickmania to get close to the libqt. And unfortunately, the Brickmania only really has those short-range guns.
Yes, and see, this Monker, Junkers are horrible pursuit ships. Monkers, even worse so. It's very difficult to start an engagement and force an engagement from a forward.
Oh, there's a mine and it hits! Good hit on the Sky Slicer, but the libqt...
The lib loses hull right before that Hwacha landed, and it did a whole lot of damage. Sky Slicer...
Oh, the Sky Slicer's armor's down.
But no explosive potential.
No follow-up, other than those mines.
Yeah, and he is dodging those easily enough. Another Hwacha in the libqt.
Just the Brickmania Pantsu is just almost completely relying on the libqt for its kill power.
Absolutely, and they've got an Artemis and a Hwacha, so that kill potential is having difficulty staying up and running.
Nice mine hit on the memory.
Ooh, Hwacha barrage is going
Good
in on
Hwachas, but
takes out one of the weapons. Took out one of the weapons.
Is starting to repair, and now the red team don't have anywhere they can retreat to.
Yeah, they are in open waters right now. They need to run the minefield to get inside of that Hades flak arming time, which is not something they want to be doing. A good disable on the Brickmania, though. If they were to make a charge, now would be the time to do it. Memory is able to sink low beneath the minefield, and the Sky Slicer now coming in to support him a little closer.
Oh, Hades connecting with the memory. Armor's down. Will the flak be incoming? But the flak bounces into the balloon.
No damage to the hull. Each component on these ships have different damage modifiers depending on what part you shoot, and explosive into the balloon equals not the best situation. However, mines into anything equal a pretty good situation as Sky Slicer gets bounced around and loses their forward charge on the Brickmania.
libqt here. Is libqt looks like he's trying to moonshine past the memory.
And those flaks are...
Oh, the armor was down, but the Hwacha came in, just disabling everything on the libqt. That was so close.
That Hwacha could not have been loaded a second faster.
It certainly could not have.
As the Sky Slicer is still trying to close in on the Brickmania.
Oh, and a good mine on the libqt, and I think that's it for the libqt. Oof.
That is it, and now
but
the
Brickmania Pantsu's
they're going to make an awkward contact and awkward bump into each other as they're backing up. Carronade's going into the memory's main weapon, but now they're in a 2v1, and it's difficult to defend against two ships. We'll see if the Brickmania manages to make another escape or if they lose enough perma this time around.
Well, Brickmania just trying to mine off the Sky Slicer as they fight with the memory, but all it would take would be one good Hwacha barrage, and the Brickmania would be completely helpless.
Yeah, memory did get its Hwacha disabled by that Carronade, but it is back up and running. Most of that went into the balloon, though, and Brickmania has still got their mine launcher and their flamethrower running.
Oh, a good mine hit on the memory, but I don't know if it'll be enough to save the Brickmania Pantsu. Hades coming in on the Sky Slicer, but heavy Hwacha bombardment on the Brickmania. Sky Slicer is not being deterred from firing on the Brickmania. I don't know if the libqt can get in time. Brickmania's in terrible trouble.
Yeah, it's just, the Gatling this time around does take out the hull, and the Hwacha lands the moment it drops. 3-0 right now for Toverwatch.
Tover to watch.
Toverwatch.
Please, it's Tover to watch.
Tover to watch.
Tover to watch.
I don't want to lose my job.
Tover to watch.
And now the rockets coming out on the
excellent heavy clip.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
There we go. The heavy clip will reduce the spread of shots, especially on that Watcher, which is absolutely essential for long-range Watch fire. The Brickamania Pantsy trying to intercept the memory, trying to get a good few shots on it as it comes through. Oh, but most of those Swatchers missed, and now the Artemis hitting in on the memory, perfectly placed.
Oh,
no, good few.
Now there
we
goes
go.
The memory. The memory does eat the dust now. Sky Slicer engaging the Brickmania, being kind of closed off by mines, unable to continue the pursuit, is backing up, but this is a dangerous position here with the LibQT. Those very accurate Rider Gunners bearing down at you, but they're
very accurate, but it is very long range.
Yes.
And those Hades shots don't travel very fast.
No, they don't travel very fast, and they arc funny, even with Lesmok in. And the thing with the Hades is you need consistent shots. You know, a nick every now and then is not going to do the same as a nick every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, that was what the Bully Riders wanted. They wanted an engage like that, where just one ship takes enough damage from the mines and the interception from the Brickamania and just gets finished off by the LibQT.
Yes, yes. However, they were only able to get one kill out of that to the
now LibQT's got to be LibQT's got to be careful here.
Oh, hello, says the memory, and they managed to take out 2 engines and a weapon.
LibQT's been just way too aggressive here. Brickamania Pantsu's just trailing far behind. Oh, this is a disastrous mistake, I feel, for the LibQT, who's now in between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, he can't run backwards. The memory is waiting for him. He can't run forwards. The Sky Slicer is waiting for them. The mine is also waiting for him.
But a good mine hit on the memory just knocks off the Watcher of the memory just long enough to save the LibQT.
And for them to get their armor back up, but that Gatling is going to rip out the ends of it, and there might be enough rockets in the Artemis to finish them off. They are tanking that hull. LibQT taking, they are at all hands repair right now, as you can see how lightning fast that armor is coming back up, but just too much overall damage. One more kill, and Tovertwatch wins this time around.
Tavoch.
Wow, that sounds fancy. The Tavoch team.
The Tovertwatch team.
Tovertwatch. Tovertwatch is doing a beautiful job this round, I'd say.
Well, it is the Christmas season. It might be time for another production of Oliver, starring James T. Kirk as the lovable rascal himself. Maybe I.B. Fagin. I don't know. Maybe that.
I'm sorry. Did you say lovable?
That's the very antithesis of lovable, James T. Kirk. I'm sorry, that was a bit mean. In any event, the Sky Slicer and the memory here, they definitely have a huge advantage. LibQT has got to be careful not to overextend. The Brickamania Pantsu is its shield. It cannot overextend, or the Brickamania Pantsu cannot protect it.
Yeah, that was very unrider-like. How much?
Well, to be fair, riders are used to playing this kind of aggressive double Pyrrha style. They're not used to flying with a Monka.
That is also a very true statement that you just made there, Brick.
Yes, I know what it's like flying with Gilda's Monka, but maybe Lydia at this point does not. In any event, Rockets connecting with the LibQT. LibQT just being completely singled out here. LibQT trying to run.
But they're going to get a Watcher.
Overtime has been begun, but one good Watcher will take out the engines of the LibQT and ensure a victory for OVW and TT. Tovertwatch.
Tovertwatch. As yes, the LibQT. I mean, the Brickmania has arrived now, but the LibQT has lost hull, and the Watcher was indeed ready to go, but that hull just came up so quickly. LibQT is in full tank mode, but it is not enough for the Goldfish Ram.
Well, there we have it. I mean, just the coordination with the Monka wasn't quite there for either ship. I mean, Lydia and Gilda, I guess, not used to flying together.
No.
But yeah, a solid victory there, definitely for Tovertwatch.
Yes, that was excellently played. But there is best of 3.
Yep, it's a best of 3. I would advise the Bully Riders to not try and become experts at Monka combat in a very short space of time. I would advise them to just imitate the Riders, basically.
It's a much easier play style to pick up.
It's a much more straightforward play style. Here we go. It looks like Gilda just wants to try that. He just wants to do his Monka.
I just want a Monker.
Well, you never know. It might work the second time. We'll see.
Oh man, hey, you know what they say, third time's the charm. But we've only got 2 matches here.
If at first you don't succeed, maybe you should reconsider. Because I mean, there's obviously a reason why you didn't succeed the first time. I mean, that's what they say.
Doing the same thing over and over again is literally the definition of insanity.
That is the definition of insanity.
Yes.
I don't know what accent that was in.
Milton. It was an accent of Milton.
Milton.
Okay. Yes. Definition of insanity. This is Milton. Definition. Milton.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, I will take your word for it.
Excuse me, sir. How many Miltons?
Yes, 1 million Miltons. I have 1 million Milton molds ready for production.
Too many Miltons.
No, too many Miltons. Too many Miltons. How about 500,000 Miltons ready for production?
I'm not doing this with you. I'm sorry. My voice.
Oh well, thank you anyway, Dan, for coming in and helping me with my joke. Even though he's sick, he's so helpful.
He's so cute.
He's so cute. I don't want to say it. You said it. Kick his ass first, Dan.
Yeah, well, there we go. I'll just cover for you as usual. Anyway, we've got 1 tick going down. But yeah, I mean, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, looks like Lydia's switching up to a Mobula.
Ooh, interesting.
That sounded a bit like Homer seeing a donut.
Ooh.
Donuts.
Dope.
In any event, as I am so very fond of saying, oh god, yeah. I mean, it looks like Igfril has switched to a. Igfril's going to do a Monker as well.
Oh no, Battle of the Monkers. Monker.
Yeah, in any event, a battle of the Monkers, that would certainly be very exciting to see. The enthusiastic ticks going down on the part of the Bully Riders.
Oh boy, this is going to be a match.
It's going to be miney. It's definitely going to be very miney.
Yes.
What did I get for Christmas? I got mines. Lots of mines.
Yeah, they were my mines. The mines you got were mine.
I've gotten word. We will not be doing a Power to the Pubs match after this one. Seems we only had time for one.
Oh, shame. Well, they all got their free item.
Well, the people who participated got their free item. We will, in fact, be going straight to the finals of the Savior of Brickmas tournament after this best of 3 is done. Time flies when you're having fun, and we've certainly had a lot of fun so far tonight.
Yes,
Ticks have gone down.
Always a good time with Brick and Kirk.
Gently poked over to watch.
Cool. So we're a little behind in our Steam key giveaways, and we need to do it.
Oh, we're crazy. We're not giving away enough Stream keys. Hey.
Our Steam keys are literally flying off the shelves. They have grown wings. They're flying off the shelves. We need you to get rid of them before the
literally throwing them at you. Oh, my lawyer said I'm insane because I'm giving away so much free stuff. No, seriously, I'm insane. I need help. Any way,
your helmets as we are literally throwing these at you. I think Jazz Juniors has already got the poked Tovert watch saying, "Right, I'll have to hurry you."
I don't actually want to write that in chat.
I swear to God, you two watch your phrasing.
It's fun, like we're walking the razor's edge.
There we go. Just gently poking Tovert watch there. There we go. Smooth. Oh, come on, lads. Come on. There we go. Igfril just trolling a bit, ticking and unticking.
Oh, all right. So here we get going into round 2 of this best of 3, with advantage going to Tovertwatch.
Tavoch.
Advantage going to Tavoch. Oh, Dan. Beep, 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 beep,
Yes,
beep.
what do you need?
Getting a message from Admiral Obvious. He says he has got an itch on his left ass cheek.
Sorry, why are you saying
Why does
this
that
on
have to do
stream?
with us?
What?
I believe it had something to do with what you were saying before, Dan, when we called for Sensei Dan.
Kirk, you're fired.
You're fired. You're done. I'm taking over your position for the day.
All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye, everyone.
Okay, in any event, here's the bundles of fire. First off, captained by Igfril, we have a front carronade, we have a left side flamer carronade, and a right side double mine launcher. And on the Black's Flight, we have a top deck Mercury, we have Artemis on far left and far right, and a bottom deck Carousel.
And then for the blue team, the Brickmania Pantsu, which is the junker that Gilder brought last round with some slight modification. We have a double Mercury right side, a forward mine launcher, and double mine launcher left. Oh, wait. Oh, that's an Artemis on the lower decks. Good save, Kirk. Then we have... Why do I get the impossible? Is Chak's Emporium... is how I'm going to pronounce that one.
That's not even that hard, Kirk.
Is Chak. But there's a Z. There should be an S. That's how you spell Is Chak. This is Chak. Piloted by Lydia, that has got a Mercury on the top deck, Artemis and Carronade on the lower deck, and then Artemis and Flamethrower on the top decks.
All right. In any event, quite fairly wide open map. I mean, you've got these giant spires of rock for cover. I think it's definitely going to behoove Brickmania Pantsu to have a long range side. That's going to help them a lot, I think.
Yeah, this is a very open map, and there's lots of clouds, and there is lots of cover, but it's very thin cover, and it's easy to poke in and out of.
That's another thing that we like in the Bully Boys. Mercs. Mines and Mercs. We are seeing some... already
wow.
armors down, though, on the Isfix Emporium.
Wow, and they already took a chip out of... They're taking some really decent chips out of their perma very quickly. They're down to about half, and it's still not up.
A bit of chip on the Black's Flight, though, as well.
No, both of these mobulas are refusing to repair. Black's has got his up, and Jack also has...
Let's just remember here how difficult mobulas are to repair because of their very awkward layout.
Yes, absolutely. And by repairing, the advantage of the mobula is that you have 3 guns absolutely given to you on target. It is very easy to get a trifecta going. Problem is, when you have 3 people shooting, no one's fixing.
You can get a quadfecta. That's the captain can jump down and shoot a gun. You can fire 4 guns at once. Yes. What I've seen a lot of people do on mobulas is they'll jump between the top gun and the bottom deck gun while the top gun is reloading. I think that's pretty clever. And now the armor down on the Black's Flight again, but very little chip damage being done.
Brickmania also loses armor, but no perma damage this time around. I feel like we're going to be saying the words blank loses armor quite a bit with all the field guns we're seeing this time around.
I think there's a distinct possibility just for the newbies. The Mercury field gun, excellent at stripping armor, very long range, not so great at attacking the unarmored hull, though.
No.
And also, its arcs are very tight. Can't fire too high up, too far down. It doesn't have a very wide arc of fire.
Very hard to get any sort of overlapping arcs, unless you have 2 weapons pointed in the same direction as these junkers do.
And now the bundles of fire is sort of sneaking closer to the Isfax Emporium and the Brickmania Pantsu. Isfax Emporium going on ahead. This could be a huge mistake.
As the explosive and shatter damage begins to land, they are about to lose hull armor. One more shot. Black's Flight loses armor.
But Black's Flight is in trouble too. Black's Flight's about to back up into a wall. He's not careful.
And that might not even end up mattering. They are trying to go over Isjak's Emporium, but the flamethrower takes down their balloon. And their hull is not looking so hot either as they get Goomba stomped
on top of the Black's Flight. They're going to try and Goomba stomp the Black's Flight down into the ground. Isfax Emporium's balloon's been taken down, though.
Yeah, Black's Flight is in difficult position. Banshees are on Izchak got a little over exuberant with their pilot tools and burned out their own balloon.
Yes. Oh, however, the Flamer going down on the Black's flight. A lot of fire stacks happening. It's just a one-on-one mobular fight. Isfax Emporium ramming into the Black's flight. Oh, but the Gatling going down on the Isfax Emporium.
Isfax
uses carousel to follow it up. There's the flame on the Black's flight.
Black's flight balloon is not so
Oh, the Black's flight's about to ram into the... Oh, he bounces off the top of the bridge.
Oh, and his hull is about to go down. The explosive weapons. Where are they? Artemis, land. One more. No. Yes.
Oh, down he goes, but now bundles of fire.
That was actually an Artemis all the way from the Brick Mania that finished him off. But the bundles of fire is in to finish off Izchak. The hull is out. The Flamer is going.
Oh, one good ram will do it. Will Isfax Emporium go down?
I think they will.
Yes, they will.
Quite literally went down. And now Bundles of Fire is taking up a defensive position behind this hard cover here. We have 1-1. The Mobbies have bit the dust. Both Junkers have full permanent health.
Well, there we go. It's just a 1-1 trade here. Mobula for a Mobula.
I'll trade you one Mobula for your Mobula.
I'll give you a Mobula for my Mobula.
Oh, that sounds like a right tasty deal.
The question of this game was going to be, and I will just give it to you guys to chew on and think about as we go along here, was going to be, at what pitch Brick's voice indicate that a ship is about to die?
I think that'd be too easy.
I like that question. Is very high the correct answer?
Bundles of Fire.
I'm going to need the exact note pitch.
Bundles of Fire is getting himself in a potentially dangerous situation, a potential 2-on-1 scenario here. Oh, Bundles of Fire hits a mine. Bundles of Fire's gotten really far ahead. Potential 2v1 scenario with the Isfax Emporium. Another mine on top of the Bundles of Fire.
Yeah, Bundles of Fire is quickly losing guns. He has got but one gun left, but one engine left, but a quarter of balloon, and but half of hull, and he is not in a very good position at all. Has definitely.
Oh, it looks like Isfax Emporium wants to just ram kill Bundles of Fire here. Bundles of Fire living up to its name, completely on fire, getting destroyed. Now Black's flight, however, coming in on the Brickamania Pantsu, but you don't want to get too close to a bunker.
He makes his distance on the Z-axis as opposed to the X or Y.
I'm gonna pop some hydro there, Pilgrim. Yes, in any event, Black's flight is reversing, firing Gatling in his wake to hopefully dissuade Isfax Emporium from pursuing. Oh, but Black's flight's gonna bump into a wall here.
Oh, that might cost him heavily, as now he has lost all of his backwards momentum and is up to the mercy of the Izchak.
Armor down.
Explosives sinking. 1 chip, 2 chip, 3 chip, 4, 5 chip, 6 chip, give me more.
Armor's down on the Black's flight, trying to kerosene behind some cover, but the shots are hooking in. Isfax Emporium following behind. Can the Bundles of Fire get in time to make any kind of difference here?
One more explosive.
Oh, it'll do it!
3-1 favor of the Bully Riders.
Bundles of Fire dangerously close to meat grinding, but managing to get on out before he.
There were some very good guesses in the chat as to what pitch indicates a ship is about to die when it comes to Brick's voice.
I'm very impressed that I seem to make the exact same pitch every time.
This is absolutely hilarious. Oh, this is a beautiful Twitch chat that we have going on today. Really, really participatory. Really, really clever. You guys did
participatory, yes.
Participatory. This is your Kirkinism for this match. You need one every time.
Yes. And now it looks like the Bundles of Fire is backing off, as is Black's flight. This might become a straight-up sniper match. They're waiting for Brickamania and Isfax Emporium to overextend, I feel. And indeed, Isfax Emporium doesn't have any real cover to speak of right now. But then again, neither does Black's flight.
Yeah, it's very open. They are a little bit lower, so there's more cover. Black's flight does lose hull explosives. One manages to connect, but not too many more afterwards. Hull is down again. No explosives as of yet.
Oh, well, might mean a couple. Hard to tell.
Yeah, well, the Artemis would do more damage than that. Most of those Mercuries were landing in the large balloon.
Bundles of Fire now trying to sneak in behind the Brickamania Pantsu, it looks like, going around this rocky outcropping.
But he has been spotted. The enemy team knows what he's doing. They're wise to his plans. But he is behind hardcover, and it's hard to shoot someone through something else.
I like how one of these bridges here has a little net beneath it.
Just in case you fall, you know?
Yeah, just in case you fall between one of these 5-foot gaps, which I suppose is a sink possibility. Some of these planks are actually floating in midair.
No, they're not.
Bend them.
No,
anyway.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. There's absolutely nothing wrong. Anyway, in any event, I'm going to get so fired in a minute. Brickamania Pantsu and Isfax Emporium took a... Its armor's gone down here. Isfax Emporium's in a really dodgy situation.
Oh, yeah. He managed to pinch himself in a corner. So that's not something you usually want to do. We've got 5 minutes till we dip into our collective overtime pool, which is 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
Yes,
a couple minutes. 15 minutes. And that overtime is shared between all matches.
Like the Sunday Rumble.
The Sunday what?
Oh, Sunday Community Skirmish. Sorry, I'm old, just a little.
I call it Sunday Rumble all the time. You're not that old.
It used to be called the Sunday Rumble, and now it's the Sunday Community Skirmish.
I've flown in a couple Sunday Rumbles. That's back when I flew, was Sunday Rumble.
Anyway, just personal reminiscing aside, Brickamania Pantsu is wide open, but Bundles of Fire, Black's Flight, sort of learning the lessons of their earlier overextensions, well, keeping in cover.
Holding back, playing much more conservatively. Izchak has got a minor chunk out of his permanent hole. But we'll see if that makes any sort of major difference in the upcoming engagements. As these two teams stay far away and take pot shots at one another.
Yes, they do. I think we're going to have to...
Izchak loses hull, takes another bit.
But Black's Flight taking a fair bit of damage as well.
This is a back and forth of the first...
Sniper battle indeed. Sniper elite.
However, Black's is at a disadvantage, as the Brickmania and the Emporium are both shooting on him, while he solely is shooting on the both of them, as the Bundles of Fire attempts to get himself into a better position to close quarters engage them, as he hops, skips, and jumps from
but look at this! Brickamania Pantsu coming in to focus on the Bundles of Fire. Will the Bundles of Fire go for cover? I'm not sure. Oh, he's trying to zone out the Brickamania Pantsu's fire.
Yeah, Brickamania's going to have a hard time pursuing. Both of those Mercuries have to be pointed pretty squarely.
He's going to have to get like a solid hit on the engines to slow him down or something.
SCS.
Oh, SCS is the Sunday Community Skirmish. That is an event held almost every Sunday. We are taking a break right now at the end of the holiday season. But yes, where all of the big competitive teams all come together in a giant tournament every week. And that's hosted on several different channels because we have several games going at the exact same time. But it is always going to be the beginning to the finals right here on twitch.tv Guns of Icarus. And you might hear a familiar voice, aka mine.
Yes, and if you go to Twitch TV The Rob and Dan Show, you might hear me and Dan. The old men that we are,
and me and Dan too.
Oh man, yeah, I know we got the young bloods and the old folkies over there. Is how we split up the Sunday Community Skirmish.
Get off my lawn!
Gosh, you just don't understand us.
Yes, you and Oracle, that are young kiddlywinks. In any event, the Bundles of Fire's armor's down here. Brickamania Pantsu trying to pursue, but there are mines blocking off any pursuit from either team. Black's Flight trying to come in from the side.
Oh, Bundles of Fire loses almost half. About half of his perma.
Oh, but however, Black's Flight has been spotted before he could fully complete the flank.
Oh, and now these two ships are backing up around the stalagmite. This is something you see actually pretty often. These two teams try to make a pincher move, but it's really difficult to coordinate moving at the same time, especially the Mobula, which has primarily forward-facing guns, and a Junker, which has mostly sideways-facing guns.
Isfax Emporium here getting pretty aggressive. He's moving on out. He's turning to face. He must be confident that he can face the Black's flight and get a solid... get the better of him, but Bundles of Fire is coming in to focus on the Isfax Emporium. Maybe the Isfax Emporium is overextended here. Armor is down.
Carronade is sinking in. The balloon is out. Armor's out. He should be within Lesmok Flamer range very soon. Yes, he is. Smell them Lesmok rounds. Isjax is got fire everywhere. The balloon is out. The hull is chipping. Brickmania is too far away to help.
I think the blue team wanted to go for a flank there themselves, but they just bungled it slightly. And Isfax Emporium got focused instead. Balloon is out. Isfax Emporium is going to crash. He's got to be careful.
Oh, balloon is out. Hull is out. They do bottom out, and now the Brickmania has closed in on the Black's flight. Bundles of Fire has got to turn around quick to make sure that his ally will be victorious in this battle as he's backing up into a minefield.
Oh, big mine hit on the Black's flight.
Oh, man, there was almost no way to see those from the pilot seat the way a Mobula is
Artemis
designed.
shots. Oh, but they go up and they dodge the mine. I think Brickmania Pantsu needs to get out of here before Bundles of Fire comes in. And they're in a 2-on-1 situation. But here comes the Isfax Emporium spawning in.
Very close. We are in the depths of blue spawn. And Ishak is very quickly going to be able to get back in this.
Oh, Bundles of Fire could go into those two mines. Oh, great mine hits.
Oh, and the hull is down as well. Ishak, if you can sink some explosive weapons, Bundles will be down. But they do get the hull back up, and they are closing back in on Ishak. But do they have their close-range weapons up and running?
We do not find out imminently.
They do not. The Carronade is nearly...
Oh, Black's flight getting juggled by mines here.
The fact that Black's flight is still alive is a testament. However, Brickmania is about to lose Balloon. They've got one more Carronade in them. Bundles of Fire getting hit.
Bundles of Fire just getting completely... Just everything getting disabled here. Everything's on fire. Fire going through onto the unarmored hull on the Bundles of Fire. Bundles of Fire's in big trouble.
Yeah, and there's... Black's flight bumps up against the stalagmite here, and are having a difficulty assisting. Brickmania is just waiting to get within mine.
Black's flight just kind of bumped into the... Oh no, Isfax bumped into the scenery there, I believe. And now Brickmania Pantsu has to finish off the Bundles of Fire quickly here before the Black's flight can get down and assist. Bundles of Fire getting pinned down by Arts. Everything getting disabled. The mine's going out. Oh, but the mine just missed.
Up. He expertly backed up out of arc of that mine, but
another
not
mine
able
hit.
to pull it off twice. However, Black's flight is closing down on the Brickmania. Maybe not. I don't really know where he's pointing right now. Exposing his engine columns to the...
You changed the tone of your voice, but now... Oh, Isfax Emporium's got the rear of the Black's flight. Flaming going in on the Black's flight. Here's the flame.
Is beginning to get a couple Gatling guns in his hull, but Ishak
Black's flight gets a big mine hit as well. There we go. It's 4-2. Bundles of Fire. One more.
If Bundles of Fire goes down here, that is match, and that looks like it's likely as his balloon is out and his hull is so very low.
Moment now.
It is so difficult to run away from a sniper Mobula. There it goes.
The Bully Riders tie it up, and that brings it to the third game of the series.
Yes. And that we are brought to the match 3 of this wonderful set of the Tover Twatch versus the Bully Riders.
Definitely a great game. I mean, you saw both long-range fire, you saw short-range brawling, Goomba stomps, almost everything. A veritable cornucopia of Guns of Icarus goodness.
An excellent showcase. An excellent showcase by both of you.
I prefer veritable cornucopia myself, but that's just me. Maybe that's because I'm old and I use oldie-timey words. This is how Brickmas works. It's like you throw some breadcrumbs into a swarm of hungry ducks.
Oh, I see.
Very Brickmas.
That was a clever Guns of Icarus reference.
Yes, indeed.
Mr. Hardcastle.
Well, there you go. You see, it's That's why I'm the Edward R. Murrow of Guns of Icarus.
Did you bring that? I haven't laughed like that in a while. Holy crap! What was that?
Yeah, that sounded a bit weird. I think you should see a doctor about that.
You so caught me off guard. I was sipping my Snapple, and you just dropped that Edward R. Murrow stuff again.
In any event, this is going to be the third and final match of this series. This will determine who will go on to the finals.
Yeah, we gotta get this. We've
got 45 minutes left. We gotta get going. Sniper mob, please don't, Lydia.
Yeah, no, please.
Please, no. There we go. Ah, here we go. Here's a manly loadout right here. Man. Yes, when you wipe the sweat off your brow at your construction worker job, when you come home and eat some red meat, you go onto Guns of Icarus and you go double mobula. Just like our dearly departed Wolfpack. Well, not dearly departed, but dearly no longer playing competitive Wolfpack friends.
America.
Double Pyramidians.
Dude, double Gat Mortar Piri, full throttle, unstoppable for quite some time.
I gotta not do that voice.
Oh, Dad.
Yes, Dan's patriotism got the better of his own regard for his well-being.
Oh,
as many Americans do. Little social commentary there. Can you believe it, Kirk? We thought we'd have time for like
yeah, you're like, oh man, how are we gonna fill 3 hours with just a couple matches?
No, it always takes longer than you expect.
What happened is we didn't take into account the fact that we're not going to be running multiple matches at the same time.
Yeah, that's the doodle right there.
Yeah,
Whereas normally in Sunday Rumble we do.
Yeah, someone forgot to bring that little bitty bit up, but oh well.
That little doozy right there. Okay, here we go. Canyon ambush.
Yay. I have personal connections to this map.
I see. Well, you can enlighten us about that after we've done the lowdowns on the Falling Turtle, captained by the indomitable Igfril. We have a left side double carronade mortar. No, sorry, double carronade, light carronade.
Whoa.
Okay, that's all carronade. Right side double carronade, all carronade galleon here.
A mine on the back.
Oh, and a mine on the back. And on the Sky Slicer, we have a front Gat Artemis and a left side rocket carousel flare.
And we have the Uchiu Dake, which is a Pyramidian piloted by Gilder with a non-English name I can pronounce, with Carronade Artemis and a Flak and Merc on the side for long range, and the Lib QT, a Pyramidian piloted by Lydia, which is
so you can pronounce that name, but you can't you can't pronounce stuff that's in basic Latin.
Nope. The only Latin-based language I know is English. Uchiudake, walk in the park.
Yes, Uchikudake is reversing Uchikudake.
The Uchikudake is
Uchikudake. Just see how Japanese you can make your accent.
You're
there.
all fired.
Uchikudake is coming in under the sky.
Okay, that's enough, Kirk. God damn it! Yes. We love our wonderful benefactors, the mostly Taiwanese-based games development company, Muse Games. LibQT here is a little bit out of position. Oh, maybe they're going for a flank.
Ooh. If they even know where the red team is, which is a possibility that they don't. I don't know. These teams got really close to engaging each other, but Happen just somehow managed to sneak by. As it looks like the red team might have seen blue team's general position.
Sky Slicer, Falling Turtle is kind of getting in the way of Sky Slicer here. Both these teams kind of jockeying for position here.
There we go. Now we got spots. Now they know.
No time for jockeying. Attack! Attack!
Go! We're running out of time. Right after this is, of course, the Sack Attack matches, and those will bring us to just about midnight when the Daily Deal Guns of Icarus does end. But Oh man, has this been an eventful evening? 11 p.m. So not quite to midnight, but we'll get close.
Yes, indeed.
libqt has lost 2 weapons to that sustained Artemis fire, and the Uchikudake is putting down, peppering the falling turtle with mercury fire. The turtle has got all carronades all day and can do absolutely nothing from this range, and it's a galleon. It can tank damage long enough to charge in there. Come on, man. Come on.
It certainly can. I have a feeling we may need to make the finals of this event a best of 1 at the rate. I told you to brawl! Brawl! Fight!
Oh man, best of 1. That might be interesting.
There we go. Just a little subtle hint.
Oh man. Hey, I think spectators are tied to the red team, so I can. On 3, we charge. 1, 2, 3. Go.
No, I think these 2 teams are competitive enough to they want to win. They want to win here. They are going to ignore what we tell them. I think we may have how much overtime? I'm going to type that how much overtime left
on the upper end of 5 minutes, I think, between
upper
5 and
end
10.
of 5 minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
So this match will
Between
last
5 and 10. 20 minutes?
maximum 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Probably 15 at this point. So this match will last a total of 15 minutes more. I think the finals are just going to have to be a best of 1 with a 15-minute timer limit.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all.
Oh wow, what a twist! A twist that
What a twist.
not even you and I saw coming.
No, well, obviously did we see it coming? We were the organizers. We were gonna have a friggin' 4v4 after this. In any event,
wait, we're gonna have a 4v4 after this?
yes, we were.
Oh,
You were at the meeting. Obviously, you were just twiddling your thumbs when I mentioned
Oh, I
that.
thought 4v. Oh, because that was when we were talking about signing up individual ships. So
Yes, well, in
4v4
any this is getting way too meta. We're letting the audience get in way too much on our tournament organizing.
How to organize a tournament? Please play tomorrow.
How to organize a tournament with a gun to your head. Now Uchiku Dake is peeking over the top here. Uchiku Dake.
Falling turtle.
here
It
we
is
go.
so dangerous to get close to that galleon. It will
To
rip
be
you.
fair on these teams, if either team makes one wrong move, they will just eat those carronades and die horribly.
Yeah, and that is not an ideal situation at all. At all.
It certainly is not the best of situations to be in. libqt here, just so tentative to get in. He has those close range guns
I'm scared of that galleon.
and a little flak on the side for some extra explosive damage for trifecta. Just very tentative to engage against those powerful broadsides of the galleon. Uchiku Dake using a Merc flak side to try and long range the falling turtle, taking out one of the guns. Very smart.
Yeah, but he does retreat behind some hard cover and prolonging this engagement even further. Sweepy.
In any event, Sky Slicer. Oh, libqt looks like might be going for a wide flank. libqt is tired of all this messing around. Uchiku Dake trying to cover the libqt's reposition with mercs and flaks. Falling Turtle is trying to cut libqt off.
Oh, this is gonna be brutal. This is gonna be brutal.
Oh, one way or another, libqt is starting to fire.
Stopping.
Oh, libqt, are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, she is. Because I can't take another prolonged engagement.
libqt, oh my goodness, they're going into 3 carronades, 2
Much
heavy and 1
carronade,
light.
Very flechette. Wow.
Much carronades, less balloon. Oh my goodness, libqt Oh, it's just being completely baller here, going against a much more heavily armed falling turtle, ramming the galleon. Take the balloon, obviously taken down here, as will happen when you get free Flechetti carronades.
Yeah, but a surprising amount of armor.
Carronades excellent at taking down the balloon, and they've got friggin' 3 of them. Oh, Uchikidaki coming up behind the Sky Slicer though.
Sky Slicer's not any.
Could he get a ram here?
I don't think he's going for ram. I think he's trying to keep his weapons in arc and dip out of the arcs of the Sky Slicer. But the falling turtle has got guns on both sides of that ship and has taken out the armor completely on the Uchikidake.
Oh, now it's just a dogfight between the LibQT and the Sky Slicer. Uchikidake ducking low. Oh, that's because he's got no balloon.
No choice.
Forcibly ducking low, and those carronades now put the LibQT in a very tricky position. As soon as the falling turtle rises up, the LibQT is going to take all of those carronades. LibQT cannot bounce. Oh no, LibQT has bounced.
No,
this is catastrophic for the LibQT.
Fate, as the Artemis and the shatter damage from those carronades begin punching what little armor. Oh, and the Sky Slice is going in for a pinch. The Sky Slice is going in for a pinch, and boop.
There we have it. Oh, and now that crucial 1-0 lead for Tova Tavoch.
Yeah, if they manage to hold this for, there can't be too many minutes left in the game before overtime is called, and then at that point there's only 5 minutes left in the overtime pool.
Sky Slicer is charging in on the Ichikudake. He wants that kill on the Ichikudake.
Uchi does
but Ichikudake going low.
One Artemis
low enough.
Yes.
How low? Ichikudake playing at limbo with his life here. They go low enough.
Whoa.
Sky Slicer.
You just made that seem a little bit more extreme than it actually was.
I don't think it's extreme at all. He was going to die. Ichikudake firing. Oh, Sky Slicer may have overextended the Ichikudake. Managed to duck and dive long enough for the LibQT to get back in. And now the Sky Slicer's lost balloon. He's about to lose armor. Oh, he's going to get pinned.
Oh, he just pinned the LibQT, and the LibQT comes back from the dead and pins him. What a twist of events, but the LibQT has come right into the carronade arcs of the fallen
10 minutes left in this match. Ichikudake need to take advantage of this 2-on-1 situation. They need to kill this galleon. They need to get the point advantage to make the best of the rapidly decreasing time.
Falling Turtle has lots of fires going on and does take a little bump against the terrain. They are not holding their chem sprays as all of the engines are on fire and a majority of the guns. Hull is out, balloon is out. Both these P's are bump rubbing up against him. Like we are at a rave party, and Turtle is just getting getting its permanent hull tripped away.
Oh yes, Falling Turtle is having a bad trip at this rave. He should not have taken those ecstasy pills. Oh, this is PC, I just remembered. And now the Falling Turtle is going down.
And advantage goes to the Bully Riders. Sky Slicer has almost come back into this, saw his ally died, and is backing up.
Sky Slicer wisely. Yeah, I think it's just going to have to be one final charge from the Tova Tavoch. The question is, are the Ichikudake? It looks like LibQT, and they're just going for it. Ichikudake, LibQT, they're just going for it. They're just trying to chain a kill. They're not waiting. They've got the score advantage, but they're not waiting.
They are making the casters very happy by pushing this next engagement forward as soon as possible, trying to get a spawn trap to finish this match off so we can get to our finals as I inhale some of my own saliva. That's how excited I am.
Again, wonderfully graphic descriptions of Kirk's bodily functions always being provided here. Uchikudake, this Uchikudake could be in a terrible position here. Falling Turtle is coming in through the clouds. Uchikudake does not want to get into a 2v1 situation. Oh, but LibQT closes the trap, catches Falling Turtle coming in, and now LibQT is focus firing the Falling Turtle, but LibQT's armor is down.
Oh, those Artemis and those carronades are beginning to land. LibQT loses half of their perma. Falling Turtle has got no balloon and little armor.
Oh, Falling Turtle is living up to its name with no balloon to speak of. He is rapidly descending into these canyons. However, LibQT is getting blindsided by the Sky Slicer.
Oh, a ram just manages to take down their hull. That Artemis is sinking into the nose cone, doing a little bit of permanent hull damage. Armor's back up, but that Gatling will make short work of that. LibQT attempts to moonshine away, but to where, LibQT, I ask you? There's a rock in front of you.
LibQT, oh no, I don't think LibQT is going to be able to escape. I think Uchikidake is probably going to kill the falling turtle, but is the Sky Slicer going to kill the LibQT?
Oh no,
LibQT goes over!
Sky Slicer got too aggressive with the rams.
Uchikidake needs to ram the falling turtle. He needs to finish him.
Oh.
Uchikidake is just taking to ram him, Uchikidake, ram him. Maybe
he can't hear you, Brick. He can't hear you.
Ram him, Gilda, ram him. Oh, the mine. Oh my goodness, Uchikidake is very close to a mine here.
No, the LibQT got a little bit of flamethrower going down on the Sky Slicer, but not enough to make a major difference as it drops one Artemis. There it goes. Sky Slicer now making an about face to help out his ally, the falling turtle.
Has taken too long to finish the falling turtle, and those mines, those clutch mines have saved him.
Yes, there is almost no way for the Uchikidake to follow him through at least that part.
And now the Uchikidake is in a bad situation. Uchikidake needs to get out of here right now. The Sky Slicer could come in behind him. Uchikidake is going to go right into the front guns of the Sky Slicer. Will Uchikidake clears it. He clears the canyon, and he manages to escape.
And gets a couple good carronades off on the Sky Slicer.
And now here comes LibQT.
Oh, but will the falling turtle come to
Uchikidake go down?
Ram. Whoa! Sky Slicer gets spun around. Uchikidake goes high. Falling turtle
Here
getting
comes the LibQT.
Here comes the falling turtle.
Oh my goodness.
This is
will LibQT land this ram? Will he land this crucial clutch ram?
Oh, I wouldn't say crucial clutch ram, but important to the engagement. Falling turtle is here, got carronades to bear on the Uchikidake Sky Slicer. Out of range of any sort of heavy explosive damage, just dealing with that flamethrower has to tank. While the falling turtle just continues to pelt the poor Uchikidake with so many carronades.
The Uchikidake should not be trying to fight the falling turtle. It's not a good idea right now.
Especially not close quarters. Sky Slicer loses hull, loses balloon against the ground, getting flamed, gonna go down any second.
Oh, it's on fire, but he's staying up. He's staying up as Uchikidake continues to fight with the fall. Can Sky Slicer escape? Can he somehow escape?
He's got no engines, unfortunately. He's just gonna careen against the wall. Oh, he's gonna get pinned. Oh,
there we go. And that's the 2-free advantage. Oh, but Uchikidake's in trouble now. Uchikidake's balloon is down.
And he's going towards the ground very quickly.
Needs to help the Uchikidake before the Uchikidake goes down.
I think he's beyond help at this point. Brick, as the carronade starts sinking into that permanent hull, you cannot keep engineering going that quickly. LibQT comes around the corner in time to see his ally down. He is committed to this charge. This engagement will give one team the 4-3 advantage.
Oh, this will be the decider, I think. Falling Turtle has lost its balloon, though. That gives LibQT the height advantage. They can just flame down on them to their heart's content. However,
their balloon is too damaged.
Coming in.
Sky Slicer did die first, so they have the opportunity to come here near and save their ally. Falling Turtle has lost hull, but there is no explosive damage on the LibQT besides that ram, which comes in too late for the armor.
LibQT needs to kill Falling Turtle very quickly. Sky Slicer is almost there.
Sky Slicer!
Oh god, LibQT needs to do a ram or something. Sky Slicer's almost there. He's
Here's the Gatling.
LibQT.
Oh, Sky Slicer, the Gatling goes a little wide there for a second. I think they took a bounce.
LibQT's just charging the Falling Turtle. He says, I'm committed now. I may as well finish it. He's going for the ram. Will the ram connect? The ram connects, but
the Galleon is too tanky to die so easily. Falling Turtle gets their hull back up. LibQT loses hull. Carronades, Artemises, everything.
Uchikidake's coming in on the Sky Slicer, though.
Oh,
God.
There's too much
close. This is so close!
Oh, LibQT loses hull. One Artemis! There it goes!
Oh, that's it!
The Sky Slicer.
This could be it now!
The Uchikidake does. The Sky Slicer is losing engines quickly, attempting to move in on the Uchikidake. They do accidentally hydrogen out the last remaining bits of their balloon. Falling Turtle is still scraping itself back together, ascending now to get carronades on the Uchikidake, but they might be slightly out of effective range of the carronade. The Sky Slicer, temporarily out of this fight, have to get themselves back in order to re-engage on the Uchigadake, but they've got a mine in front of them.
Time for blue team to pull this one back. Shikudake needs to get a kill, and he needs to get it quickly. Maybe the Sky Slicer might be it.
Oh, Sky Slicer is here to put Gatling and the Uchigadake. There we go. Gatling is going. Will the Uchigadake able to take out that Gatling before their armor's down? No, they won't. The Artemis is reloading. It needs to start sinking.
The Lip QT is coming in. Will the Uchigadake survive long enough? The Lip QT comes back in. Here comes the Lip QT. 2 minutes left. Lip QT's got to get a kill really quickly here.
Lip QT's got to kill really quickly, and then yes, they will win as the Falling Turtle has much less permanent hull than the Uchigadake. Sky Slicer loses hull, loses balloon. They are very, very, very close to the ground right now.
Here comes Falling Turtle trying to be a boss here, desperately trying to save the Sky Slicer. Sky Slicer's down.
Sky Slicer's down. There are minutes left, minutes and seconds, and the Falling Turtle has gotten himself into a 2v1 engagement, attempting to save his ally. He had no choice. He had to take the run. However, Uchigadake is going to pinch him. Oh, but the Falling Turtle has so much armor left. Never mind, his armor is melting very quickly. Oh, carronades are sinking in. The armor is gone.
Armor's gone! A few minutes will do it! Oh my goodness! Piloting!
What? How is he fitting in there? Hey, how do you fit in there?
Oh, the bully riders do it! Okay, the last match I think is going to be best of 1, 15-minute time limits. What a match! What an incredible match!
Imagine reminding us to breathe. Thank you, Imagine.
Oh my god!
I wanted to take a moment while I still had a voice and it still functioned to just thank everyone who came together to make this event actually happen. We were told on Tuesday, late night Tuesday, that this was happening, and especially Brick and his team came together in a major way.
By the way, if you're interested in more content for the Bully Boys, please visit youtube.com/bullyboys, Bully Boys Gaming. Sorry.
There you go.
There you go.
Especially Brick's team really did an awesome job of putting content together for these time slots. This time slot specifically. Of course, everyone has put in a lot of effort into this. It wasn't easy for folks, and everyone here handled me telling them, hey, okay, here's your time slot, here's what we got to get done, and everyone has been really amazing about it. So I just wanted to take a moment and really thank everyone that had been involved in this for helping us put it together, because certainly it wasn't easy. We didn't have a ton of time to do it, and everyone has done an amazing job of getting it together. So I wanted to say that before I completely lost my voice.
All right, getting into the finals, the best of one, best of show, savior of Brickmas. We are waiting for all of the teams to come together right now over me. And we will get this show on the road, close off the Brickmas and Kirk event. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us for the past 3 hours. It has been fun.
It has been hellacious.
Yeah, actually, we've had some surprisingly good matches for people only knowing about this since yesterday.
That certainly is true. But just remember, Kirk, I mean, these are some of the top clans in the game, just a mishmash together. See here, Tomato trolling me. Captaining the Rotten Tomato, the All Harpoon Squid. That's enough trolling me, Tomato. Yes, the ship he has never lost with, because he's never actually played it before, and for good reason. Pro tip, guys, All Harpoon Squids, not the best choice.
What do you mean not always? Literally never. Literally never.
I don't know, unless you're kind of, towing a big box of marshmallows to lines of the Aerodrome War.
Oh, man.
In any event,
that is only the trading troop that deals in marshmallows for
no,
the
that was the Green Sun.
That was
the
Green Sun were providing the
pact, the marshmallows for the pact.
Anyway,
man.
let's not.
We've had some good times.
We certainly have, and all of you newbies to the scene can join in on these good times by playing this wonderful game that we all love so much.
Oh, and regularly watching the competitive streams that go up every single weekend. Twitch.tv/Guns of Icarus, one of them. Twitch.tv/The Ramadan Show, another one of them. Twitch.tv/For the Oracle, another one of them. We've got many, many, many wonderful casters.
You want streams? We got streams. You want free copies of Guns of Icarus? We got Guns of Icarus.
We got everything you could possibly want. All right, there we go. We've got some hard rolls. We are putting our foot down.
Yes, we are. 1 minute.
And then we must get going. These teams need to quickly coordinate.
Yes, or Imagine will give me a good bat around the head. I am sure.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. Let's see. Never mind. Cruz, you have 15 minutes to ready. Enter.
Please take all the time you want to troll Imagine.
If you piss Imagine off enough, Brick gets hit with a bat. All right.
Okay, there we go.
All right. We should be getting going any second now.
Okay, let's give him 15 seconds. One. I'm counting in my head, by the way.
Oh, you're also counting out loud.
Yep,
right.
There we go. There we go. The ticks have gone down.
Got one on the Astariel Pikachu. I can get that one. I can do that. Pikachu. Fuyukai and the LibQT. I can pronounce all those. All right, we got two ready up on opposite sides of the team.
Duel at Dawn. This is not a big map.
Super brawly.
It's a very brawly map. I mean, the only place you could really snipe is between the two ribs, but that's definitely not going to be happening with these two different loadouts. We've got a Brawl Galleon, a Brawly Squid, a Brawly LibQT. Oh my god, look at that loadout on the LibQT. That's a dilly of a pickle right there.
What? Oh, it's changing. It's changing up right now.
It's changing. Yep.
Oh, but it's still Mind Flamer.
It's still Mind Flamer. Whatever you change it to, it's still Mind Flamer at the end of the day.
Oh, all right. Match getting going in 28 seconds. Oh boy, this is gonna be a finale. This is gonna be a duel at dawn. Oh man, even though the sun's in the northwest.
And it will soon be dawn for us European players. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, Europeans, staying up late tonight.
Coming in for the long haul.
I have news from Imagine. Apparently, he has your guys' addresses, and he will murder you.
Both of us, or just Brick?
I don't.
You want to look into that first, Dan, while we start casting?
I think it's safe to assume he meant both of us.
Ah, oh, damn. All right, here we go.
Okay, first up on the LibQT, we have Captain by Lydia Lityak. We have a front Mine Flamer, a left side Carousel Flare. I can't say carousel.
Rocket. You said Rocket Carronade earlier today.
On the Fukai, we have a front Gat, side Mortar, and rear Carronade. It's a Brawly Squid.
And on the Astriel, which is a galleon piloted by Q Fox P, we have got Caro, Hwacha, Flamer on the left side, and Hwacha, Caro on the right side, with a flare gun on the rear. And to wrap things up for this tournament, the Pikachu, which is a Pyramidian piloted by Lochnagar, Caro Flamer build with Banshee and flare gun.
Whoops, Fukai taking a bit of a crash there. Actually losing a little bit of perma. Whoopsie doodle.
Can't go through there.
Yep, be careful, Fukai. There's an invisible wall there.
Only the most masterful of professionals fly in these.
Only a long time Guns of Icarus veteran like Gilder would.
Gilder is known as the Squid Man in the Guns of Icarus community.
Yes, Guns of Icarus. Gilder loves squids more than he loves life, as everyone at new games, as everyone at feedback. Yeah, even more than most. That's true. He loves a computer game Ship type more than he must be an actual human being. I think I'm going to cry. The LibQT is spotted now, as is the Astariel. Looks like Fukai is going low. It's going through the clouds. Looks like it's going to go for some kind of a flanking maneuver. Pikachu and Astariel have got to know that Fukai is going for some kind of crazy flanking maneuver here.
Because Gilder is flying it, therefore craziness is going to happen.
Craziness is his modus operandi. Pikachu, look, he's trying to burn these mines out of the sky.
Turns them into time bombs, don't you know?
Yes, it just makes them flaming mines. But they're even worse. Incendiary mines.
Oh, turn any round into incendiary. Flamethrower on the mines. Anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be awkward for Fukai to approach, because if Fukai gets into those, into the broadsides of the Astariel,
yeah, he's gonna have a bad time.
He's gonna have a bad time.
Here
we go. Here we go. Fukai is doing some long-range Gatling on the Pikachu.
Oh, and right as the mines go down, another mine throws him back into mortar range. Pikachu takes a heavy hit. Astriel is throwing watches out at the LibQT.
Oh, the Gatling on the Pikachu, trying to strip the armor. Fukai turning for the mortar side. Will he get the mortar? No, they're tanking it too hard. The armor's getting up too quickly. But LibQT comes in on the Pikachu. Look, the armor's down. Oh, careful. Oh, and he's done it! Oh my goodness, what a crazy build.
Oh man, crazy. You can't fight the results, Brick.
You can't
It's just crazy enough to work.
You can't spell crazy without Gilder. And now the Gatling coming in on Astariel. LibQT coming in. The mines going out. The Astariel going down.
Turning the mortar side. Will it connect before the hole comes up? I'm going to say no, but the mines do.
No, the mines do. Will Pikachu come in to try and save his ally? I would advise not.
I would advise to. It's a galleon against these two ships, which are very situational, and he has already spawned very close. I say.
You say you should go for it. Okay, well, let's see.
Let's see.
Astariel. Yep, it looks like Pikachu's going for it. Astariel looks like he's going down. The balloon is down. Astariel. Pikachu now under attack from Fukai.
Pikachu cruising right on by. Did he drop a tar cloud? Did I see? I can't tell.
Pikachu hits a mine as he goes through, and another mine on the Pikachu.
Wow, LibQT is doing some excellent mine zoning right now, while this Gatling
absolutely
just away at the
mining. Just unbelievable.
Wow.
The Pikachu
Who's
is
shooting
completely
that
on fire.
Wow. Who? Let's see. GOIO is shooting the mine.
This could be a Gatling kill on the Pikachu.
Oh, jeez. Just barely gets that whole armor back up before those mortars start connecting.
Fukai's got to get out of there. The Whatchers are starting to rain in on the Fukai. Fukai, all his engines are out. Fukai's in a dangerous situation now.
All out of balloon. Only a single engine remains on that poor Squiddly Diddly. Pikachu, however, is about to get flamed out. The whole drop.
There we go. And now it's 10 minutes remaining in this match.
Oh, boy. We are 1/3 of the way through.
But Fukai's caught on the top of this ship. Fukai's going to need to reverse. He's grinding against the top of the wrecked ship. But he manages to get over.
Lost a little bit of perma. Astriel and LibQT engaging. There's a flare down. Everyone can see each other bright as day. Those ship outlines very clearly demonstrating where you need to start putting those bullets to do maximum damage.
A raspy, bearded man told me tonight I would be visited by 3 great matches. This Brickmas. But I didn't know they would be this incredible. As the rockets go down on LibQT, taking out some of the guns. But Fukai is getting caught off guard by the Pikachu. Fukai's got to be careful here.
Yeah, Pikachu is going in low very smartly too, because they can take full advantage of that Carronade arcs. Fukai is in trouble right now. There are fires everywhere, and a ram coming in goes wide.
Fukai's got to get out of there. Fukai's got to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, especially with like everything except a single engine is very much on fire right now, which they don't appear to have an extinguisher, as none of these fires are out yet, and they just got lazy on their chem spray cycles. So it's going to take a while before that ship is back up in.
Fukai is going to sneak underneath the ship here, but that is the advantage of having a squid. It's very easy to escape certain situations. Oh, and now Pikachu being caught off guard by some mines. But however, Astariel is descending. Oh God, this could be bad.
No, this is going to be nasty.
Really,
Here comes
really
the Hwatcha.
Oh, but Astariel bumps into a mine.
Oh, that went awful. I was all ready for Astariel to just rip the LibQT apart, but they took a nasty, nasty mine, and now they're going to get cooked out.
Astariel gets cooked. What a game!
Wow.
This is just completely not going as expected.
Everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong right now. Pikachu has lost hull and is coming into Mortar's arcs of the Fuyukai. Mortars are going wide, however.
Oh, but Fuyukai might go down as well, though.
The mine's not going wide as the Pikachu just inches around that mine. Fuyukai is in a very bad situation right now. He is trapped in a corner with very low perma at this point and is at risk of being assaulted by the mines from his ally.
Is the Gatling going down on the Pikachu?
Pikachu about to lose whole armor. Pikachu!
I choose you!
Oh, the mortars are in arc, but does the gunner know to shoot them now when the hull is so low? No, they don't know how low the hull is, and now it is gone, and the mortars are kind of in arc a little bit. Will they? No, the hull is back up!
It's so awkward to get this bifector on the squid.
Ah! Oh, I'm dying, Brick. Oh, Pikachu going for a butt round!
Oh my God, a butt round! Oh, he did it!
Allies mine!
He got it with his allies mine! This is a completely unexpected turn of events!
Whoever the winner of this truly is the savior of Brickmas.
Truly is the savior of Brickmas. I needed to come up with some kind of a good tournament in friggin' 24 hours, and they may indeed have saved this Brickmas.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to say a Merry Brickmas to all, and to all a good flight.
Oh yes, Tiny Tim there. Also known as Dan. The Pikachu's coming in.
Pikachu overextending. Oh my
he hits a
God.
mine, and he goes down. Pikachu goes down.
I think the teams at this point are just screw it.
They're just thinking, what the hell is actually happening? Oh, I'm having flashbacks of all those times Gilda took an insane build and it actually worked. And I didn't even know what was going on. And the Astariel. The Astariel is retreating in bewilderment. Or is he? Maybe he's waiting for his ally to respawn. Maybe he's waiting for the red team to overextend.
Oh, here comes the LibQT.
Oh, but the Pikachu's respawned.
LibQT lost their balloon to
LibQT to a nice, brilliant long-range mine, perfectly placed on the Astariel. Mine sniping, the level of play from these riders.
Oh, and Fuyukai is closing on the rear end of the Astariel, right in the aft, as he cruises around right into the flamer range of the Pikachu and directly under. As he closes into the blind spot, Pikachu quickly turning to re-engage. LibQT loses hull. Gets it back up quickly, but not before they take a look.
Oh, Fuyukai took a nasty bounce there. Fuyukai's got to be careful.
Oh, Fuyukai out of balloon. The flamer closing in. Their hull not looking so hot either. And they are backing up as fast as they can to try to get...
but he might be backing into a... Oh, he could be backing into a friggin' broadside. Pikachu flaming the balloon of the Fuyukai. This could be very, very dangerous.
Astariel is having problems maneuvering with all those mines being chucked around him. Pikachu has just got the Fuyukai locked down right now. As long as he can keep that balloon down, I think he can manage to scrape together a kill. Astariel needs a really good Hwatcha out here on the LibQT, and then he can turn around this engagement as well.
Fuyukai's balloons down, armor's down, Fuyukai goes down.
Oh, and now the Pikachu is free to ascend and assist the Astariel with the LibQT.
LibQT's gonna have to get out of here.
He is indeed. She rather is running full reverse.
Run, Lydia, run.
Run, Lydia. Back into the ribbed areas, but Pikachu is pursuing low and to the right.
What a
mines!
Pikachu!
Oh,
time is ticking away here for
5
Cake.
minutes. There,
They've got
Cake
less
needs
than
to
5
make a
minutes.
comeback.
They
Cake,
need to just go, go, go.
rush. There is not much time left in this at all. Astriel has had their hull down for what seems to be the longest amount of time. And Fuyukai is once again engaging the Pikachu, who is Lesmok flaming and going in for a ram as well. Fuyukai bumps so hard! Oh my god! And gets cooked out.
Fuyukai's got to be careful not to be too aggressive. They're going to lose the advantage they have. Fuyukai just consistently being too aggressive here.
Oh, the Pikachu playing very smartly and actually reversing, forcing the LibQT to run into their own minefield that they're planting.
But that Pikachu just expert piloting from the LibQT, just avoiding their own mines as they lay them ahead. Now Pikachu's in big trouble. This could be it right here.
Oh, but
one solid ram.
Astriel is attempting to assist, is going in full reverse themselves now. Pikachu is just losing hull and getting it up and losing it and getting it up, and this is what's so difficult about the mine launcher.
Oh, they just need one crucial mine or a good ram.
And the Fuyukai is closing
coming in.
Well, an insane squid.
Oh, Stariel needs to save the Pikachu now.
Oh, the Hwacha goes wide as the Fuyukai closes in for a vengeance ram.
Is not dead.
Yes! There it goes! The Bully Riders are the saviors of Brickmas!
Bully Riders are the saviors of Brickmas! Oh, we did it! I mean, they did it!
No, we totally did it!
We all did it! It was a victory for everyone!
My voice hurts so bad.
Yeah! I'm totally not biased! But the Bully Riders have done it! They've done it! Merry Brickmas, everyone!
And happy Hanukkah.
Thank you, everyone, for being a part of today's events. Okay, all of you guys being here. This is the Brickmas Day of Streaming. I'm going to call it that for no reason whatsoever.
Merry Brickmas, everyone.
Merry Brickmas.
And a happy Hanukkah.
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 Happy Hanukkah and happy birthday, everyone.